Hey and hello there everyone, welcome back to the Strike Streams Sunday edition and Groundhog Day edition. Ooh, that means, things are gonna go on a loop or something like that. So hopefully you can see the game, hopefully you can hear me. How are we all doing? Happy Sunday everyone. If you haven't, click like on the video because it really helps. Like, it helps so much. Anyway, Bark, how are we all doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah guys, yeah gals, and your non-binary pals. Lovely to see you all. Thank you all so much for joining me here on a Sunday. Let's get into the game and say hi to some people. So hi Weiss, and Kevin, and Kiba, and Kieran, and Sky, and Cheese. Oh, Cheese, I have a big apology to make to you in a bit. And Remy, and I think I said hi to Kevin, and Connor, what hi. And if I missed anyone, please let me know. But yeah, so, Cheese, I have a big apology to make to you. So before this, I was having my dinner, and I made a chili, right? And I had like a little bit of rice with it, and then I also had some sort of, I did some kind of like improv garlic bread kind of thing. And part of what I was going to do as well, and that I intended to do, and hoped to do, was I bought cheese like a week or so ago, and I've been having it with a couple of my meals, but I haven't like had cheese for a while, so I kind of like almost forget to like put it on my meals. And I forgot to put cheese on my meal, and I feel like I let you down, so I'm sorry. Okay, so anyway, Bark, so if you are interested in playing along, okay, so if you've clicked like on the video, if you're interested in playing along, please make sure you are watching live, okay? So it's 12:33 p.m. Pacific time, for shame, 12:33 p.m. Pacific time. Make sure that it's that for you right now as you're listening to this if you're interested in playing. How do you do that? How can you make sure that you're definitely watching live? There are two ways. Play along with the Nightbot 22-minute game and in chat. But then the other way, the main way, is hover on the YouTube video, check the bottom left-hand corner, make sure you have the red circle and not the grey circle. If you have the grey circle, hit the word live, turn it into a red circle, and there we go. Okay, so, oh, no, I just got rid of the spreadsheet. Uh-oh. So, anyway, guys, gals, and non-binary pals, if you are interested in playing along, then let me just type in, I mean, you guys know my tickets, but they have changed a couple of times recently, so I'll say them again for good measure. We have Lugia, Mesprit, and Blacephalon, okay? So what you guys are going to do is you're going to say strike in big capital letters, I can do, and then you're going to let me know who you can do out of Lugia, Mesprit, and Blacephalon. Okay, so ready, set, bow, let me know in the chat, and then we'll kind of take it from there, okay? So right now it's 12:34, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and there we go. Okay. So let's see how this goes, okay? Righty-ho. Oh my gosh, so many people are here. Right. The spreadsheet. It's filling in itself. Now, I was talking with Kramin a second ago, so I don't know if Kramin is lurking or if Xander is just being very helpful. But then again, I don't feel like I said hi to Xander, and I don't think I've seen... So maybe Xander's lurking. But no, I think Kramin may be lurking. Kramin, if you're lurking, thank you for the assist. I really appreciate it. Kramin also fixed the spreadsheet, so Remy's name should appear properly in the spreadsheet now, because it wasn't, and that was really annoying. And it's because of my change to the spreadsheet, because of course I messed it up. It wouldn't be me if I didn't mess it up. Oh well. Okay. So let's see what everyone said, and then we'll actually like assign some people, shall we? So Kevin is a Blacephalon boy, and then Remy's Blacephalon, and Cheese can do Mesprit and Blacephalon. Oh, hang on. Sky Hang on, Sky said can do Lugia and Mesprit. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, cats go nuts. Kramen, hard to say. Oh, okay then. Well, then we'll just leave it at that. No, thank you, Kramen. I really appreciate it. Everyone say hi to Kramen, because Kramen's been like really busy and hasn't been able to join in for a while. Okay. Oh god, this cat's really distracting. Okay, if we've got two people who... Actually, no, hang on a minute. Wait a minute. If we've got two people who can do Blacephalon, but then everyone else can do Lugia or Mesprit, then actually, I'm going to take advantage of this. Okay, so hang on. Let's go. So Kevin and Remy can do Blacephalon. And then let's see. Conowat can do Lugia. Aha. Okay, Conowat can do Lugia. And then, so hang on, let's just check this. Weiss is nice with extra rice. Hang on, I will just check all the... Okay, I'm going to put Sky in the Mesprit column just to be safe. But I think everyone else is just like... Oh yeah, and then Kieran is a Lugia, so Kieran needs to be a Lugia. But I think otherwise, everyone else is like... just good to be in whatever. So why don't we have Weiss be a Lugia? And then... Wait, hang on. Oh no, Cheese can do Mesprit. Oh, thank goodness. I was like, wait, can Cheese do this? Okay. Okay, guys, let me know if I've got this right. Forgive me if I've messed up and got this wrong, okay? So speak now or forever hold your peace about whether I get this right or wrong, okay? Team 1, Lugia. We've got Conowat, Kieran, and Weiss. Team 2, Mesprit, Sky, Cheese, and Kiba. Team 3, Blacephalon, Kevin, and Remy. That's what I've got. Does that make sense? Does that sound good? Have I messed up? Now is the time to let me know. I don't know. But just, does that sound good? If I've messed up or anything, like, I don't want to hear in, like, 20 minutes, oh, I can't do that. So, now is the time to say so. Okay. But if that sounds good, and if you guys are all good in the hood, then Team 1, Lugia, Conowat, Kevin... not Kevin, Kieran. Conowat, Kieran, and Weiss for Lugia. So I'm so used to saying Kieran and Kevin together that I'm saying them separately. Okay, so Kieran, Conowat, and Weiss. Please make sure you connect on the Ycom. And then we're connected to the internet. And then we're going to talk to the lady. Say that you want to do a Dynamax adventure, because it'd be weird if you didn't. Say anything goes, but then I'm going to say Lugia. And then we shall proceed with the code. And let's go 0202 1239. That's 0202 1239. Oh my gosh. Ah, my ear just kind of almost popped or something. That was weird. Okay. Hopefully I'm all connected to the internet and everything, but see you. Okay. So we got the Weiss. We got the CEO. So we just need a Victor. So we just need... Oh, and there's Conowat. Excellent. Okay, so you guys know this, but Lugia is weak to Dark, Ghost, Electric, Ice, and Rock. Steel is defensively very good against Lugia. And don't forget that those stat moves, like the sort of Acid Sprays, Fire Lashes, Metal Sound, Screech, Max Darkness, Max Phantasm, those are really, really good for our boy Lugia. Now, I'm just going to check one thing here. Hang on a sec. I think everyone... Yeah, I think everyone who's here has played recently, so I think we're good. Okay, maybe that's something we should change, though. Okay, anyway, Buck, that doesn't matter, though. Okay, so, yeah, I'm probably going to change. I think there's a change Kramin made that I might change back. But okay, so... what are we gonna do though? Okay, so Lugia, we're ready. And then, but I'll check after the stream because maybe it's just my eyes are being weird. Okay. Okay. So here we go. Togedemaru is an electric type, so I'm gonna go for that. Hang on a sec. Maybe I can find something. Kramin, we'll figure this out together. Hang on. Hopefully this works. No. Oh, gosh, okay, hang on. Is this really not going to work? Okay, sorry, what are we doing? Not a fighting type, steel type with an electric move. Let's go for it, sorry. And then we can either go for, like, the Obstagoon or whatever the rock type is. Sudowoodo. Oh, no, they're actually... Oh, no, they're all rock and Obstagoon types, so that's fine. Yeah, so we definitely want to go to the right here. We'll figure out... let me just change that, and then let me change... Really, spreadsheet? Really? You're really gonna do this to me, Mr. Spreadsheet? No, why does the spreadsheet do this? Okay. Anyway, Buck. Right. Sorry. Okay. I actually can't do a whole lot here. So I'm actually not gonna Dynamax here. And I know it's like, oh, but turn 1 Dynamaxes, but we don't really have a plan for, like, who's gonna switch and when. And it's like, if I could Dynamax against the Lugia, that would be really helpful. Okay. But I'm sorry, we both went for statuses at the same time. But... Oh, crud. Togedemaru, no. But yeah. Sorry, Kramin, are those colors better? Or would you like the orange to be a little bit more orange? Sorry, I'm trying to change the spreadsheet. I might be able to change that to a slightly better orange. Or something. Hang on. Let me know which one's better for you. Sorry, the yellow on my phone worked really well, but I can see why that probably might not have worked on a computer. But then the yellow that it was changed to wasn't good on my phone. So, yeah, we'll find a color that works. But I like the idea of, like, red, blue, something yellowish, and something green. Okay. I'm just going to Electro Web, because that's all I got. Oh, yeah, Duraludon's G-Max move lowers PP. Yes. It's quite a formidable food. But, yeah. Kramin, what, like... So, is the dark brown that's on Team 7 good now? And then for Team 3, what's better? The sort of the lighter pale orange that's there? Or like the slightly richer brownier orange above it? Maybe the brownier orange, because I think the brownier orange used to be what the Team 7 color was. Also, why can I not, like, change... Let me change the color! Oh my god, this is so annoying. Let me change the color, Mr. Spreadsheet. No. Like, just let me change the color. Why did it not let me change the color? Okay. Anyway, Buck. I'll figure it out later. Okay. Sorry, guys. This is very riveting stuff. See how it looks with the shiny emoji. See, I think if I do that... Why does it keep... Is it because they're, like, protected cells or something? Is that why it doesn't let me do it? Oh, crud. Sorry, that's my phone just being annoying. No, don't do that, Mr. Phone. Oh, yeah, I don't think I'm allowed to change these cells or something. This is really annoying. But basically, there are some colors. The color where, like, Kevin's shiny sparkle is, I think that slightly darker one might be better on Team 3. And then we can do that. If the yellow was annoying, then we can do that. I always just like having, like, red, blue, yellow, green. And then I liked the idea of having kind of variants of red, blue, yellow, and green. But if the yellow was, like, a bit too much, then... See, that's too light, I feel. I think the slightly darker, richer one, the slightly sort of browner one than what that was is better. But anyway, okay. I mean, we kind of need to figure it out now, just because I can't really see Team 3 now. Because that's, like, too light. Is the only thing. Oh, crud. No, why did that do that? Why did that pick a random cell to change? No. Okay. Oh, yeah, that. See, is that okay? Because I like that. Okay. So, we do want to switch for Duraludon. I'd say Machoke is a good switch. For sure. Because Machoke is terrible against Lugia, so we definitely want to get rid of Machoke. Yay! Okay, excellent. Okay. Anyway, Buck. Sorry about that, Kramen. You're back for like 2 seconds, and I'm already like, can you do spreadsheet stuff? Okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh, there is an ice in the top left, but then there's also Thievul in the top right. So who do we want? Do we want who are we better against? Obstagoon, Sudowoodo. I would honestly say we're better against Obstagoon. But okay, if that's good, then that's good. But yeah, sorry about that. Sorry if that yellow was a bit too much. Yellow's like such... I love the color yellow, but it's such an annoying color whenever you're trying to use it on a background for something where you've just got like a... When you've got like a one color font and you've got yellow as the background, yellow is like the worst color. Because like just... I mean, if you... I suppose if you have like black, it's good, but... like black text, it's good. But if you're trying to have like, say, white writing... Like, yellow just is very annoying. Okay, I'm going to go with... What am I going to go with? I can go with Nuzzle again, actually. As long as Obstagoon isn't going for Will-O-Wisp. Did I say Obstagoon? I meant Rotom. Well, no, here's the thing, Kramen. I don't think that took you long at all to figure that out, because the thing is, the emoji used to be on the black background of the drop-down tab. I suppose the alternative thing we could have done is, like, change the background of those little cells so that they were dark or something like that. But yeah, oh, you're doing Nasty Plot. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, so they used to be on a black background, so that's why it was okay, and that's why it, like, wasn't an issue before. But yeah. So, I mean, the other fix could have just been changing the background of the new Shiny Charm. Basically, we've added a dedicated Shiny Charm cell to the spreadsheet, rather than just putting it after someone's name. Rather than, like, manually writing it after the name. Now, if we just type in, like, Kevin, like, a sparkle would appear in a dedicated cell next to Kevin's name. Right, I'm going to go with Electroweb. But yeah. Yeah, Hex isn't very good. That's why I thought Nozzle would be good, because it powers up Electro Ball. And if I use Electroweb, that'll power up Electro Ball as well. Because Electro Ball isn't really that good on Rotom, because Rotom isn't, like, that fast. But if you have Nuzzle, then it solves the puzzle. That would be too easy, but this needs to be complicated. Because Because also, Crammon, the thing I just said is also the reason why the yellow was fine before, because we were never reading text on a yellow background. We had a black drop-down box on a yellow background, and that's why it worked as well. So, okay. And the nasty plot was good. Nasty plot is fine if a battle is gonna, like, take 3 turns. It's just when you only have, like, a 2-turn fight, it can be a bit, like, meh. So no, well done, everyone. Well done. So I am dedicated and focused on talking to you guys now. So, yeah. But okay. Okay, Buck. Okay, right, here we go. So, and yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, this took 3 turns, and so that's why, like, Nasty Plot was fine, in this battle. Okay, right. I'm not even gonna look at the spreadsheet anymore. For 10 minutes. Now there's sort. But it is funny how, like, you undo one problem and then it can, like, cause another kind of thing. You know, it's like, oh, I'm gonna do something so I don't have to, like, scroll past 100 people just to get to Xander, but then it, like, messed up the thing with Remy, and then we fixed the thing with Remy, but then it's caused this other, like, aesthetic problem. And so, Skarmory, I would say Skarmory's a good switch here. Just because, like, sorry, I said that way too late. I do apologize. But just because Skarmory only has, like, Assurance. But, Kieran, if you wanted, you could do Scientist here. Because that would be kind of funny. If you wanted to do Scientist, because we're going to switch for a Dark type. We could switch for a Dark type in a sec anyway. So, so you're welcome to do a switch here. Oh, hang on. What did Cheese say in about... Oh! Cheese has a good question. Okay, so let's go for the Dark type. Oh, we got Mimikyu. Oh, that's actually pretty good, because it has Shadow Claw. Okay, we'll take that. The question is, do we switch for a Dark type? Because here's the thing. If I use Togedemaru... I'll have a think about this. I may switch my Togedemaru. Okay. Yeah, Mimikyu's a pretty good one, because it's like... Yeah, it's got, like, the super effective stab, basically. Here's the thing I was thinking. Oh, okay, did we miss a Dynamax someone? Because I thought I was going to be Dynamax against Lugia. Okay, here's what I was going to say. Okay, because I'm not Dynamaxing, this changes a couple of things, doesn't it? So, if I'm not Dynamaxing, if that means Mimikyu is Dynamaxing. So, if Mimikyu is Dynamaxing, then maybe we could switch Rotom. But here's the one thing where Rotom... Although, actually, here's the thing I was thinking. We could switch Duraludon, because Duraludon doesn't have Stab. Actually, no, I have a plan. Hang on, hear me out. Actually, Rotom is good. If I use Nuzzle, Rotom can just use Hex, and then that'll be really, really strong. Like, if we got rid of Duraludon, we would have Stab Dark, and then Mimikyu could use Max Phantasm, and then I could use Nuzzle, and Rotom could use Hex, and then Hex would be twice as powerful, and, like, that could be something. Because I agree, normally Rotom's a bit iffy, because Electro Ball is just such, like, an unreliable move, I feel like. But when you have a Togedemaru on your side, Rotom's actually an excellent pairing with that, because I can use Nuzzle to give it a status, and then you can either use Electro Ball or Hex. I think Hex might be the slightly more consistent and better one. But yeah. Iron Head, more like a Judge Dredd. And Slash. Thievul looks extra snotty when he's looking down at you. I know, right? He's sort of like, well, you might have meant snooty. But I think you might. I think either somewhere between typing or between confusing snobby and snooty. But unless you do mean snotty. But no, he does look extra snooty and snobby. Like, yes, I'm towering above you all. Yes. But yeah. Okay, Kurdish. Very nice. But yeah, I think Duraludon is the switch here. Now that we have the Mimikyu, I think Duraludon would be good here. And plus, well, no, there's no other plus to it, but should you do nasty plot for the Lugia? You could do one. Yeah, you could do one whilst I set up the Nuzzle, but definitely don't do more than one because that would be greedy. But yeah, you could totally do one. Like, because I can set up the Nuzzle, and then you can use a nasty plot, and then your hexes will do a load. And then if Thievul uses, depending on how fast everything is, Thievul could use like a Snarl at the beginning, but it should probably switch to Foul Play once the Max Phantasms start kicking in, I would say. But yeah. No, this is good. I like these ideas, and, you know, there's definitely... Again, this is why I like talking things out. And when we talk things out, I do like that. Okay. Okay, I'm going to get Leftovers, because, I don't know, I'm going to be more of a support Pokemon. Shumi, Bo, it's so over. Hopefully. Hopefully it is. But also, Shumi, hi. Lovely to see you. Happy Sunday. Happy Groundhog Day. Oh, sorry, and Cheese did ask a good question. For people sort of based in America and for whom this is relevant, and if you're not relevant, let me know to this question. But if you know your Girl Scout cookies and are familiar with your Girl Scout cookies, what are your favorites? Which ones do you enjoy? Oh no, Shumi, you lost your Nintendo Online rights. No. Quick, buy the new Mario Party. Get that 3 free months of Nintendo Switch Online. So, yeah, Girl Scout cookies. So you know, like, there's, like, the Boy Scouts, or they're, like, brown... Like, in the UK, there's, like, a girls... Like, a children girls group called, like, Brownies and stuff like that. But when it, like camper... In The Simpsons, they had the Junior Campers, all that kind of stuff. So... in America, it's like tradition for these Girl Scouts to go and sell cookies, and they used to do it like door to door. Though now I think it's a bit more of like an online thing. But it's Bova. Yes, I believe I have heard that one before, but it's still a good one. But yeah. Sky, you've only ever had the Thin Mints. I have had a few different kinds, because people are like, oh, Bo, you're from England. You've, like, never tried these. It's like, and I'm like, I've always heard of them, and I've never, you know. So, okay, so here we go. So here's the turn 2. And hopefully we're just going to do some real serious damage to this now. So here's the Hex. Oh, very nice. Oh, and they sell outside of stores. That's right. Jake, hi. We're talking about our favorite Girl Scout cookies. Or if you come from a country where you don't have Girl Scout cookies. Oh, hang on. Got like a hair stuck in my mouth. That's weird. You like tagalongs and samosas and trefoils. I can't really remember what the tagalongs are. I remember I did quite like the Samoas, and I like the Samoas and the Thin Mints. There was also the s'mores cookies were okay as well. I remember those 3. Those were the 3 I remember, and so they're the ones I'll say are my favorites. But yeah. But yeah, everyone just keep going. I tell you what, I know this is kind of weird. I'm actually going to do Nuzzle just in case Lugia, like, resets everything here. Because there's not really a whole lot of difference between Nuzzle and Electroweb. So, Weiss, you sold them in school. Nice. Tagalongs are the peanut butter and chocolate. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, those were... yeah, no, those were good. Oh, the Trefoils are sugar cookie. Yeah, I don't remember them. I don't know if I even had them. Someday I'll have money and I'll have like some friend who's like, my daughter is like selling cookies, and I'll be like, I'll take one of everything. But that right now that is not me. Okay. Well done, everyone. Very nice work. Very nice work indeed. So get those stars and sparkles and stars in. Like the video. If you haven't already, because we did just beat a boss, and let's see if, oh, your niece just joined the Girl Scouts and your dad bought way too many. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, and let's see if we've got any shinies. Good luck, everyone. So, Duraludon is a no. Obstagoon is a no. Will we get... Now, the last two I don't have shinies off, so this is genuinely quite exciting, okay? Thievul is a no. Oh, the humanity. But will we get the shiny Strawberry Nesquik Lugia? It's a Bluegia. No. Okay. So no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. I like how we got all Galar Pokemon. Oops, all Galar. That's quite funny. Okay. So let's see... Right. Let me just have a quick... What am I doing here? Oh, right, so hang on. Do I have all of the... I think I do have all of these. Yeah, I have Obstagoon, I have Thievul. Dang, the one I'm missing is Dubwool. Okay, well, let's get Duraludon, because it is indeed a Dynamax, or a Gigantamaxer, I suppose. But there we go. Lugia, how do you do, my fellow Galarians? I love it, Kevin. Okay, right. So, welcome back. So, would you like a Lugia? Yes, I would. Okay, so, guys, gals, non-binary pals. Oh, Jake, we're not doing Blacephalon yet, but in like 20 minutes, would you be up for Blacephalon? Because you've been a Blacephalon boy in the past, so let me know. Right. Okay. So, Team 2, Mesprit. This is going to be Skywatcher, Cheese, and Kiba. Sorry, that first round did take a long time, so we'll kind of speed things up here. But does that all sound good? Let's proceed with Team 2. Kieran, you have to go. Thank you so much. I hope you feel better soon, and thank you so much for joining. Like the video if you haven't already, and I will select Mesprit. Mesprit, not Jones. But yeah, down for the Boom Clown. Okay, excellent. Okay, so let's go 0202 and then 0104. How about that? 0202 0104. That's the code. Here we go. Show me potato salad. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so there's an Amber, a Cheese, and then we just need an Odarchi or Sheridan. Oh, well, a Kieran leaves and a Cramorant arrives. Hi, Cramorant. Happy Sunday. Happy February to all who celebrate. How are we doing? So that is the Girl Scout cookie conversation done and dusted, kippers and custard. Okay. Okay, so, Mesprit is weak to Bug, which is kind of the best one because of Max Flutter. Bye. Dark and Ghost. If you have a Dark type, though, do be careful because it does have Draining Kiss. and that can be kind of a problem. But even so, I'm still going to go for Absol, because it's still the best one here. Glalie does have Crunch and Fake Tears. We never really use Fake Tears on Glalie very much, do we? It's a physical attacker with a special supporting move. I'm glad they made the Dynamax Adventure music catchy, but not so much that it becomes annoying. Yeah, it's like kind of subtle, isn't it? Oh, Remy, does anyone have a throw or Solosis? So, Remy, there's an in-game throw trade that you can do. I think you just need like a Snom or something. But in Surchester, there's an NPC which has like whichever you don't have in your game, throw or sock. There's an in-game trade that has that, so you could do that in like a couple of minutes. Solosis though, yeah, that is a version exclusive, and we'll have to see. Zigzagoon, Linoon does have the Shadow Claw. I think that is just a Hoennian one. So, but like left for Linoon is like a good way to go, and then after that, I don't really know. Yeah, Remy, it's really weird, right? So Throw and Sock are version exclusives, but they give you the other version exclusive as like a trade. There's a guy like outside. He's kind of on like the bottom layer of the city. Like I think he's like a bit of a muscle man or something. I can't remember. Like a karate dude. I can't remember, but yeah, go like just talk to the people in like Surchester, in like the bottom of the town, like stick to the bottom of the town, and one of them will go, oh, do you have? I think it's like a Snom, but he's like, oh, do you have a Snom? Because like I have a Throw or Sock, and you can't catch one in this game, but I'll give you one. So, yeah. So, and I think they're like nicknamed like Red and Blue or something like that, but I can't remember. The idea of Glalie trying to let your guard down by fake crying is hilarious, to be honest. I mean, true. If it weren't for Lickitung, this would be an all-Hoenn battle. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. No, Glalie, hang in there. Oh, Vanilla. Oh, it's Vanillish. I knew it was like one of the nearby ice types, but it's something you can just like catch, because it's something you can just catch in like the route nearby as well. So it's like a really, it's one of like the best trades in the game, I think, because you can just catch the thing nearby and then get something that you normally can't get in your game. It's pretty nifty. Okay, right, Max Darkness. Here we go. Kadoosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so special defense down. Muddy Water. Nice. Now, normally I would say, use Lash Out because it's stronger, but we want to save like a PP or two, and we've already like lowered this thing's stats a whole bunch, and so we're gonna KO it. It's gonna be fine. Okay. Right, Kadoosh. Right, Crunch, more like a lunch. And then here's my Max Darkness. And there we go! So, we actually might want to switch for this Linoon, because it does have Pin Missile and Shadow Claw, which can be pretty useful. But then again, I mean, I would say it's better than the Lickitung. Now, the question is, who do we go for next? There was a Toxtricity, but if you remember, Toxtricity is really good at inflicting status afflictions like paralysis and poison, so maybe we don't want to go for that. We might want to just stick to the left here, but we'll see what's in the final row and then make our decision like based on that. But basically, if we get rid of Lickitung here, we'll at least have super effective moves on every Pokemon, and then we can look into, you know, either switching like Linoon again, or Glalie, or both, or neither. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Okay, oh, it's a Vileplume. Okay, not great. But to be honest, I don't really see anything especially, like, there's Cherim, and I mean, I love a good Cherim, but, oh, there is Tauros, although Tauros is dangerous as well, though. But, we could either go for the yeah. So we'll go for I think it was the other one, Luxray, like Tauros and Luxray. We might almost want to go for Luxray just for like, for quote unquote safety. I don't really, because here's the thing about Tauros. It's like, oh, but Bo, isn't Tauros a normal type with a dark type move? Couldn't that be helpful? Yes, but Tauros has the Anger Point ability, which means that if we hit it with one critical hit, that thing is going to max out its attack and then KO us all. Tauros is a Pokemon you should only really go for if you're offered it as one of the initial options, or if you have a load of, like, stab super effective against it, because if you can take out a Tauros in, like, 3 or 4 moves, that's fine, but if you need, like, 6, 7, or 8 moves to take out a Tauros, that gives it a very high chance of activating its ability, and that's not very good. Now, you may be wondering, Bo, why aren't you using Fire Blast or Blizzard? Are they not super effective against your Vileplume? And the answer is yes, but they are inaccurate, and Absol has a not very good special attack. Now, if Glalie triggers some Hail, then I will use my free Blizzards. But when I'm using moves that are, like, inaccurate and they're just not that strong anyway, I may as well stick with a slightly stronger one. And now we have the all-Hoenn team. Exactly. You crit the bull by the horns. But yes. Well, that wasn't Kevin's joke. Kevin said you crit with the bull, you get the horns. Which is also funny as well. For some reason, I was thinking, like, crit could sound like grab, but it didn't. Okay. Remember, Bo has minus 30 accuracy for all his moves. I do! Guys, I've been sand attacked. Remember, I have a terrible left eye IRL. Oh gosh, that's not good. So yeah, I have my horrendous left eye IRL, so that's why all my moves miss. What's going on here? My blanket's being all uncomfortable. Okay. So I will go for a Blizzard here. I'm not optimistic that it'll do a lot, but I will have a high chance of freezing, so... I don't know if Blizzard has only a 10% chance of freezing, or if it's, like, upped to a 30. I feel like with the inaccuracy, it should have a 30% chance of freezing. Okay. So we're just waiting for Glalie. So we just need Glalie to select an ice move. There we go. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this Cheer Feeble or great? Reflect. That's not helpful though. Heidi ho on Lara. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. Okay. Oh, there's the max hail. Look, we'll look at how little my Blizzard does in... Oh, actually, okay, my Blizzard actually did quite a lot there. Oh no, Toxic. No, no! We avoided Toxtricity just to end up getting poisoned anyway. Well, that sucks. But there's the Ice Body. Show me Potato Body. Okay. Dang. Right, Crawdon, I choose you. Facade. But no, okay, sorry, I don't know what I was... We talked about the Girl Scout cookies. Okay, what non-Girl Scout cookies do you guys like? This is the more universal, less America-focused question. What kind of cookies do you guys like? And let me know if, like, they're, like, soft or crunchy or dry as heck. Like, I want to know. Yeah, is Solosis a Shield exclusive or a Sword exclusive? I can't remember. But yeah, if anyone has, like, the Sword and Shield exclusives, Soremi, that'd be very helpful. But, because I like the UK Maryland chocolate chip cookies. Like those are like my favorite. But I also like custard creams and bonbons and ginger nuts and shortbread and American style chewy cookies and yeah, we don't want a vile plume for a mess Brett. Okay. So yeah, there's Tauros and then there's like Luxray. Ooh, berries. Nice. But I think we should. I'm too afraid of like triggering the wrath of Tauros, and so I think Luxray would be good, and we'll get it shiny, and then Shibatooth will come into the chat and be like, "Hey everyone, what's happening?" And it's like, "Uh-oh, Shibatooth's here," and then it will be very awkward, but in a hilarious. Oh, Jammy Dodgers, that's a good one. Jammy Dodgers, yes. Forgot about them. Yeah, because the UK has like loads of good biscuits. So because one thing the UK has, which I'm not really sure America has like that much, is the UK has a lot of like what I'd call chocolate biscuits, but they're sort of chocolate biscuit bars. So it's not a chocolate bar, and it's not like a chocolate biscuit as in like, you know, like a cookie from like a tin or a packet or something. They're like individually wrapped, but like, so like for example, there's a thing called a club in the UK, and then there's this really interesting one called like, it's like the McVitie's Gold Bar, and it's not like a chocolate bar, but it's kind of like a it's sort of like a chocolate bar, but without the chocolate. Instead of having like a chocolate coating, it has this like sort of caramel coating. It's sort of like a caramel white chocolate maybe, but like, it's really good. It's good stuff. Well, that's the thing. Absol has Night Slash, and I was really afraid of that. So, ooh, there we go. Max Darkness. See, and because you did a Max Darkness, you could use a Max Geyser here now that the special defense is down. And if you want to save your Lash Out PP. Okay. But I'm going to keep Night Slashing. So, what else is there? In the cookies and biscuits department. Well, I think I did say a lot of the main ones, but... Oh, obviously there are things like Oreos and like, you know, I already said like a bunch of sandwich cookies, but obviously Oreos are great. Oh gosh, sorry. I had a really dry throat there all of a sudden. Oh, do you like Turkish Delight? So, it's funny, I talked about Turkish Delight recently. Yeah, citrus berry for the win! And then I'll die anyway. So, here's the thing, right? Turkish Delight. I heard about it in Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe when I was a kid. And, like, every Christmas, because I sort of talked about... I can't remember why I was talking about this. But Christmas was, like... I was really lucky when I was a kid, and I had really nice Christmases, in part because my nan, my mum's mum, who sadly passed away a few years ago, I mean, I think it's been like over 5 years ago now, actually, now that I think about it. Anyway, she would, for Christmas, she would just, like, buy and bring so much food. And when I say so much food, it wasn't necessarily, like, loads and loads of food. Oh, we could switch... No, we can't, because... Sorry, this isn't Lugia. This isn't Lugia. If this was Lugia, Luxray would be a good switch. But this is Mesprit, so no. Oh, Linoon's gonna Dynamax and use Max Phantasm, isn't it? So, yeah, stick to your physical moves. We should be good here. Oh, Cheese, have... no, I don't think you've asked before. I don't think so. But no, so my nan, unless I'm like giving an answer where you're like, unless like I'm giving an answer where you're like, wait, have I asked this before? But no, so my nan brought loads of food, and not necessarily loads and loads as in like, it was just like way too much for us to eat, but she brought like all kinds of different foods. And so basically at Christmas, I would have all these different foods that I just never really have throughout like the rest of the year. So there'd be like all these like, you know, like nuts and little sweets and treats and like jellied candies and sugar, you know, sugar covered almonds. Do you know what I mean? Like random stuff like that. And one of the things that she would get would be Turkish Delight. I mean, I think she kind of got it like for my dad because she knew my dad liked it. Is Krogan conversion exclusive? Dang. Castella. That kind of sucks. Remy, can I just ask, what other games do you have? Like, do you have Scarlet and Violet? Do you have Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl? Kadej? Because a couple of the things you say are obtainable in other games, and then you could like trade them and breed them and stuff like that. But yeah, no, that is really the exclusive list, isn't it? But yeah, so Turkish Delight. That's the thing. I've never really had it like, because that was one thing I was going to bring up. I know that there are a lot of things here where it's used like in things, so there's like chocolate bars with Turkish Delight in them, and like I couldn't imagine that because I've always just had it as like the cubes that are like dusted with powdered sugar. But yeah, when you get those like pink rosewater Turkish Delight, it is pretty good. I don't think I'd like always want to have it or whatever, but like it is quite nice and I do quite like it. You've got Violet, Pearl, Let's Go Pikachu, and Legends. Oh, so Violet, hang on. So could you not get a Rangaroo from Violet, for example? I mean, granted, you may be doing this to try and get the shinies in Pokemon Home, but it doesn't change the fact that you could get an Orangaroo from Violet, put it in your Pokemon Sword, breed it, and then send your original one back. So that is one. But let's hang on. So what else did you say? Hang on. You said, but you haven't started on. Oh, you haven't started on your main Switch. Oh, sorry. So let's go Pikachu and Legends. Okay. Okay, that's why. Okay. That makes sense. Because I was gonna say I can't find your list now. I'll check my shinies in a sec. Have I ever had Nutter Butters? No, I've heard of them, but never had them. I saw someone make some homemade ones the other day. They looked pretty good. But never had them. Hang on, where is your list? Oh, here we go. So a bunch of, like, earlier ones would also be obtainable via BDSP, so, like, Sableye, I think even things like Ponyta, and, like, Larvitar. But yeah, Larvitar I think is like a Scarlet exclusive as well. So yeah, that sucks. Yeah, okay. I mean, if anyone can help Remy, then, you know, that would be wonderful. But obviously, you know, you're only going to have there are only so many people watching and only so many people who, like, actively know what they have and don't have. So, right, Linoon, Vileplume, Luxray. So no shinies. But will we get the Golden Mesprit? No. Dang. Can't Pokemon Go link to Sword? Yes, it can. So you could do that as well. And again, like, if you want Pokemon that say are, like, sort of, oh, but they won't have, like, the Galar. Like, if you traded in a Sableye from Pokemon Go into Pokemon Sword, then it wouldn't have this Galar logo here. But if you just breed one with a Ditto, then, like, you'll have a Galar one, and so that's a way you can get around it. So basically, like, yeah, Go links to Home, and then Home links to Sword. But a lot of those Pokemon you could also get from Go as well. So if you have extra ones in Go, that's a really good... Pokemon Go is a good way of completing your Pokedex in games. Again, it doesn't get you the native thing, so it won't help you with your, like, home Pokedexes. But you can always use Ditto to get around that. Obviously, like in Let's Go and Legends Arceus, that doesn't work. So that is a thing where it's like, okay. You do need to get all them, like, natively. But anyway. So what do you do? Download Pokemon Home on the iPhone. Yes, you need to have home on your phone and on your Switch, yes. Okay, anyway, Buck, let me check the list. So we'll get to team 3 in a sec. Hang on, let me check my spreadsheet to see what I need. Right, do I need a Linoon? No, I need a Galar Linoon. Do I need a Vileplume? Surely I need a Vileplume. I don't need a Vileplume? Dang, I could have sworn I needed a Vileplume. Luxray. Do I need Luxray? Oh, I do need Luxray. But yeah, having Pokemon Home on your phone is totally worth it because you get a load of like free Pokemon just from like connecting up your games and stuff like that. So that's something as well to keep in mind. Would you like to keep a record of where you found your Mesprit? Yes, I would. Okay, so Team 3. Sorry, I'm getting very distracted. Sorry, Remy, I might be a bit distracted now. I'm not able to answer questions. So Team 3, Blacephalon. Oh, this is going to be Kevin, Remy, and Jake. Also, Remy, that's the other reason why it's harder to answer your questions, because I need to arrange our Dynamax adventure. So yeah, Kevin, Remy, and Jake. Are the three of you guys all ready? If you're all ready and steady and set to go, then we'll take it from there. Okay, so let's talk to the lady. Let's say yes, please. Let's say anything goes, but I'll select Blacephalon. And then, oh, Conowat, you need the Dialga trade. Maybe there might be someone in chat able to help you, but we'll see. Okay, so 02020127. There we go. So that's going to be the code 02020127. Oh yeah, on Lara does have a Dialga, but obviously you will need to like trade and trade back, and I recommend getting a Palkia in return. But yes. Okay. So there we go, or should I say, there we snow. Okay, so Blacephalon is weak to Ghost, Dark, Ground, Rock, and Water. You guys know this. Oh, Xander coming in clutch with the hashtag. Also, Xander, did I say hi to you today? Because you came in a bit later. I might not have said hi to you. I genuinely might not have said hi to you. So we just need some yellow snow to press let's go. And then we can go. Oh, there we go. Now I need to press let's go. Okay, so let's see what we got. Okay, Barbaracle is very good for a Blacephalon, so that's cool. Unfortunately, not a whole lot else here is. Ordino is immune to Ghost, so... no, that's okay, Remy. I mean, I had to get water a minute ago, so you're good. I guess, like, making sure people are okay. Okay. Yeah, but you might get to trade up, Kevin. I mean, plus now we've got Chansey, who is the better support. Some might argue that Ordino is a worse Chansey. Not me. I like Ordino. But okay, so there's a fire type reaction. Okay, so let's do this thing. So Nido Queen to the left is very good. Although Stunfisk is good as well, actually. But we get the Wailmer on the left as well. So I think that's, like, definitely worth it. Oh, and then there's Pelipper. Oh, can we do that then? Can we do, like, Nido Queen, Wailmer, and Pelipper? And then I don't know who we want to get rid of and when. We probably want to get rid of... I would say we probably want to get rid of Chansey last. Because Chansey is very likely to survive these 3 fights. And then maybe we might want to get rid of, like... Although, actually, no, because we've got, Grovar... No, Grovar's less good against Pelipper, isn't it? So, yeah, if we get rid of... So, basically, if we go in order of Ordino, Grovyle, Chansey, I think that would be really good. If we do Ordino, Grovyle, Chansey in terms of the switches, I think that'll be really good. Because Grovyle is good against Wailmer, so we want to keep Grovyle for Wailmer. And then... and Chansey is, like, good at surviving all of them. Whereas Ordino is just kind of, like, our least useful Pokemon, I would say. Because, yeah, Ordino just doesn't really have anything for the waters. It doesn't really even have anything here for the poison and ground, so... Ooh, Charm. Charming. Okay, so here's the Show Me Potato Geyser. Oh, look at that. And Conowat, yeah. If you do the Conowat, if you do the Y button and then the global room, if you like go outside, press the Y button and then do like the global room, that's like the best way to do it. And then on Lara's just sort of put that in written form as well. But yeah, so like go outside like a Pokemon Center, hit the Y button, do global room, and then enter Link. I tried to do like the thing the other day, but it just didn't really work. Oh, okay. I can't see Nidoqueen use Charm and not think about the animation in Pokemon Stadium. It was rather wiggly and jiggly. But we lived! We lived. Okay, so you want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Ash, catch them. And then there we go. Okay, actually, guys, here's my question for you. I know we're a few weeks past the holidays now, blah, blah, blah. So I just said about how there were foods that I would kind of have around the holidays that, like, I would only really have around the holidays. Are there any foods that you guys say would have around the holidays that aren't necessarily, like, obviously if you're like, yes, for Thanksgiving I have turkey and green bean casserole, that's not what I mean, because that's like a traditional food. But are there any foods you would have which aren't, like, around holidays or birthdays or something that aren't strictly or traditionally, like, necessarily linked to being holiday foods or birthday foods or whatever it is? But, like, does that make sense? So it doesn't necessarily have to be the holidays. It could be, like, your birthday as well, because your birthday is a holiday, dagnabbit. But on Lara, your grandma makes tea cookies for Christmas. I like that. That's sweet. I don't know what tea cookies are, but they sound great. Oh, did you guys know that coffee cake in the UK is different from coffee cake in the USA? Discuss. Okay. So I am going to... Poison jab! But yeah, Dynamax if you got it. And, oh, Jake, you have dirt pudding every 4th of July. That's fun. See, that's the kind of thing I mean. But yeah, so, like, Turkish Delight, like, I would have that around Christmas time. Like, quite often. Yeah. Onlara does now have the Manaphy. Yeah, congratulations, Onlara, on completing your BDSP home Pokedex. Turkish Delight sounds yummy. The rose Turkish Delight is pretty yummy. It's not worth selling out your family for, but it is yummy. If you get, like, a good one. Right, heel posts. You eat ramen to reference Ponyo the Ghibli movie. Ah, that's nice, Nira. Ponyo. I haven't seen that movie in a long... It's been a long time since I've watched Ghibli. Well, I mean, it's... Basically, ever since I moved to America, I've just not really been able to watch television anymore, which is really sad, because watching television and movies was a big part of my life, and a big part of why I got into voiceover. So I haven't really been able to watch it, and someday I hope to, like, get back into it all. But as a result, there are a lot of things where it's like, oh, I haven't done that since I was in England, and back in England, like I think within my final couple of years of England, there was a Ghibli movie marathon for a couple of weeks. They did it around Easter, and so that was a really long animation there to end the battle as well. So I'm just laughing on Lara's message, which is surprisingly more adult than I thought, but it's still funny. But anyway, Buck, you want to try the rice balls from Pokemon. What rice balls? Pokemon only has jelly donuts. But I'm sorry. If you understand that reference, kudos. So Wailmer, so we're going to do Grovyle now, aren't we? So that's pretty nifty. And see, Kevin gets the reference. Okay. There we go. And then, yeah, hopefully Chansey should be able to... The only way Chansey could struggle here against Pelipper is if... The only way Chansey could struggle here against Pelipper is if it uses a max airstream. That would be kind of lethal, but... Super Pork Chops 24! Hello! Welcome, welcome! Lovely to see you! Happy Sunday! Are pork chops your favorite food? But yeah, no. Actually, guys, that's a good question. What, like, foods from television and movies have you always wanted to try? And when I say that, I mean, like, say, things you've never tried before. So not just, like, oh, I want the pizza from a Goofy movie or whatever. Like, you know, like that meme. But, like, we've all heard that meme. But, like, what is something, say, you know, like, say, Turkish Delight. Like, you've seen The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. You've seen the Turkish Delight, and you're like, I've never had it. But, like, I've been curious. Oh, Beef Wellington. Oh, that's a good answer. Super. You know, I'm not sure if I've ever actually had a Beef Wellington. I know my sister-in-law has made it, but I don't think I ever had it. I think it was when I was, like, more, like, mushrooms. So... Oh, actually, what show did make you think of Jammy Dodgers? Because there are a lot of, like, British shows and media, and I can't remember which ones we've specifically talked about in the past. Oh, Krabby Patty's a good one. The Wendy's Krabby Patty was okay, but it was also just a Wendy's burger. I wish I could try an orange berry pie. Ooh, yeah. The berries from Pokemon is just the berries from Pokemon is a good answer. Oh, come on. No, hang on. What move did it just use there? Did it use a... Oh, did it use a max strike? Oh, weird. Weird. What move? Okay, it was... did I say Doctor Who? Because Doctor Who was going to be my first guess. I don't think I actually said it out loud, did I? Dang it. Oh, Wide Guard. Okay. Oh, you're ready to give Dialga back. Yay. So, yeah, just do the Y button thing in the global room again, and then... Chocolate cake from Peppa Pig. Ooh. Actually, there's a lot of, like, Roald Dahl foods that I think are... So, like, a lot of, like, Willy Wonka stuff sounds great. Oh, I always wanted to try squishies from The Simpsons. Because I don't know... I never knew if, I never really knew what those were supposed to be. I never knew if they were meant to be, like, slushy type thing. I think they were meant to be, like, slushy type things. But I always pictured them being, like... slightly milkshake-ish or something, like a frozen milkshake, even though they're probably more like a slushy. But the Dynamax Wailmer looks like a shiny Wailmer. It kind of does a little bit. Yeah, like the Dynamax pinkish glow does make some things look shiny. Because, like, the reason I said about Roald Dahl is because, like, the chocolate cake from Matilda looks really good. So that's a nice little move. The movie of that is a nice little movie if you've never seen it. But, yeah, so, and then Chansey's going to switch here. So, yeah, let's get that health back. And then, And then just don't... Remy, forgive me if this sounds patronizing, but I always like to say this. So Pelipper will be Dynamaxing. Don't forget to use... Like, your game is going to say Max Strike, but it will be a Water-type move. So don't be afraid of using your sort of... your Weather Ball as a Dynamax move. It will be a super effective water move. I just always like saying that. I made an entire short about it because I think it's interesting because we've had people be like, oh well, I didn't want to use it because it was a normal type move, and it's like, but it's not a normal type move. So and don't worry, we're not trolling you. Like, you're not going to use a normal type move against a ghost type, and we're not going to go, Remy, what the heck? Why did you use a normal... It will be a Max Geyser. It will be a Max Geyser. But yeah, so Weather Ball... See, that's the thing. So yeah, unfortunately, Remy is unable to we could show this on the screen. But basically... the game will say Max Strike, like on Remy's screen, Remy will have selected Max Strike, but as you can see, using Max Geyser. So Weather Ball does change with Dynamax, like provided the appropriate weather is there, but it still always calls it Max Strike. And of course my Razor Shell missed, we would have one-turned it. But yeah, so I did make a YouTube short, so you can see it on my screen. Like if you ever want to check that out, I have a YouTube short about it that demonstrates that like it'll show you the wrong thing, but it is the correct thing. So it's brine time. Oh, speaking of which, I will be doing XC1, my replay of XC1 today. Now that I'm done with the Portal games, so right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Well done, everyone, by the way. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Well done. Very nice work, everyone. So, hey, Kevin, if Bo's Blacephalon is shiny, could you keep the ticket? Right. Well, now I have to get a shiny. Okay, so here we go, everyone. Good luck. Very well played, Team 3, by the way. Everyone's played really well today so far. I just want to say that. Oh, Super Pork Chops. You're shiny hunting Rookidee, and you're 300 of them into the hunt. Now, how are you shiny hunting for them, Super Pork Chops? Are you doing, like... are you doing individual encounters? Are you doing egg hatches? Is this in Sword and Shield? Let me know. I'm interested. Nidoqueen is a no. Wailmer is a no. Pelipper. Pelipper's not shiny either. But I actually have all these Pokemon as shiny, so that's just me being greedy. But you know where I'm not being greedy? You know how I'm not being greedy? I don't have any shiny Ultra Beasts. And you know what I don't have in particular? The Midnight Cosmic Disco Blacephalon! It's not shiny! Dang it. Okay. Let me just check the old spreadsheet, Areno, and then we'll take it from there. So hang on. Let's just check. So, do I need a Nidoqueen? The answer is no. Do I need a Wailmer? The answer is no. Do I need a Pelipper? The answer is no. Dang. No sparkles, no sparkles, no sparkles. I'm just going to go for Pelipper, though, because I like Pelipper. Okay, and hey, a flawless victory. You're playing Sword in individual encounters. Whoa. Now, are you, like, defeating them all to do the thing where it, like, increases them on your Pokedex and stuff like that? Like, oh, if you defeat or catch them, it, like, increases the shiny odds for them and all that kind of stuff. Kevin, you gotta go. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful time. Nice. Awesome. I don't really know people who do that method, so... But I kind of, like, got a couple of shinies from, like, doing that accidentally, I think. So that's really cool. I like that. So, welcome back. Would you like a record of the Blacephalon? Yes, I would. Okay, so guys, gals, non-binary pals. Here is my Here is my question. I'm doing this in the wrong order, but basic. Oh no, hang on. Third time's charm. So, could you guys please let me know? You're doing a shiny only playthrough. Oh my gosh, that's intense. That is very intense, but in a good way. So here are the tickets that I need. Uxie, Thunderous, Tapu Bulu, Nihilego, Boswell, Pheromosa, Xurkitree, Celesteela, Kartana, Guzzlord, and Stakataka. If you have any of those Pokemon, let me know. Well, and if you don't, let me know that as well, I guess. But say strike the number of times you have played today, and let me know what your tickets are. Ready, set, bow. Let me know. And then we'll figure it out from that. On Lara. On Lara's a strike 0? What? I have to check this. On Lara hasn't played with us. Oh my good. On Lara hasn't played with us. What the Nelly? What in the name of Nelly? Super Pork Chops. So you're doing your shiny only playthrough. So just to check, you've accessed the Crown Tundra and you've begun doing Dynamax Adventures as well, yeah? Because yeah, we'd love to have you. And then let's see what we've got. No, you're good on Lara. It's totally good. I was just like, we'd been talking for a while, and I'd kind of forgot that like you actually weren't here right at the beginning. I had a similar thing with Xander. Xander wasn't here right at the beginning as well, but I kind of just got casual. I was like, wait, I haven't said hi to Xander. But yeah. Anyway, so let's see what we got here. Sorry, I'm like holding back a sneeze. Hang on. What were on Lara's tickets? Oh, Pheromosa, that's it. Sorry, there were a load of people who I missed. Sorry. Okay, so, let's see what we've got. So we could have on Lara, and we could have Super Pork Chops. And then basically, and so we could do like I feel like Pheromosa could be quite fun. And then, but Super Pork Chops has a Uxie. On Lara, can you do Uxie, or do you have a Uxie? Because we could do Super Pork Chops. Would you be interested in doing a Pheromosa? Like, do you have a shiny Pheromosa? Yeah, on Lara does already have Uxie. I thought the answer to that was going to be you do. You don't have a shiny Pheromosa. Okay, well, excellent. Okay, let's have on Lara host a shiny Pheromosa, and then Super Pork Chops can join in as well. And then we just need someone else to join us. So, could you guys could the rest of you just do, like, strike 1 and let me know and say I can do Pheromosa? Don't worry if you can't spell Pheromosa. You can just do I can do PH or something. But I just need to see who's available. Can you do a Uxie next? I tell you what, Super Pork Chops. Yes, we will. We'll do that. We'll do a Pheromosa, and then then you can host a Uxie. If that sounds good. So if you're good with doing a Pheromosa now, like, we'll do a Pheromosa now, and then we'll do a Uxie afterwards. And we can totally do that. Okay. Okay, so Kiba and Weiss can do Pheromosa. So... Okay, sounds like a plan. Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you for joining in. Okay, so let's just see. We've got number 1 Kiba, number 2 Weiss. So this is the Nightbot random generation selection. And like, no, I do. Hang on, not immediately after. Hang on, Kiba, what are you talking about? He means for the wild card, not immediately. No, I did mean immediately after. Kiba, I do appreciate you, like, trying to help, but just leave like instructions to me and the mods if that's okay. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna make Pork Chop wait like 2 hours. But yeah, no, okay. But I do appreciate the enthusiasm. But yeah, just to avoid the confusion. So don't worry, Super Pork Chop. We're gonna do a Pheromosa now, and then in like 20 minutes we'll do Yuxi together. So that'll be good. Right, okay. So anyway, Kiba and Weiss. Okay, so Kiba, you're gonna be number 1. Weiss, you're gonna be number 2. This is Nightbot is gonna select who is Nightbot's gonna select who is gonna play with us. Okay, so this is the positive Nightbot selection game. So let's see who Nightbot selects. It is the number's 2. It's Weiss. But Kiba, you can be our substitute. Okay, just in case we have any issues with like connecting or whatever. Like, because you know it happens. It does happen. Okay, so let's get a. So we'll do a Pheromosa now, and then what I'll do is Team 5. Oh, Kramen has already put Yuxi and Super Pork Chops. Excellent. Okay. Okay. So let's do Weiss as our 3rd player, and then yeah. Okay. So here we go. So we're going to talk to the scientist lady. Onlera will give us a code in chat, although I will obviously read it out loud and show it to you on screen, provided I'm not some kind of idiot who gets the code wrong. Which has happened once or twice in the past. But then again, I've been doing this... Oh! Yeah! I'm like Happy Sunday and Groundhog Edition. Guys, gals, non-binary pals. Today... 0202 and then 0250. So 0202 0250. 0202 0250. Thank you, Onlera. So, and let me know if you have any issues connecting Super Pork Chops, okay? Oh, but you're here. Parker Awesome. I like it. That's a fun name. Today is 6 months since I have been doing the strike streams. So for those who don't know, I am a voice actor. I am participating in the big video game voice actor strike. And if you're like, big video game voice actor strike that's been going on for 6 months, I haven't heard of that, then my soul weeps a little bit. And not because it's your fault, but just because the messaging needs to be stronger on this thing. But, oh, Pheromosa is weak to, what is it weak to? Like flying, fire, psychic, and theory. So Wigglytuff is actually pretty nifty. Although Whimsicott does have Hurricane, which I probably should have remembered. But yeah, I know it's been 6 months. Anyway. Okay, so let's see what we got here. There's a Nido. Okay, Mr. Mime is a psychic. Clefairy doesn't actually have any fairy. Jigglypuff might do, actually, but... and then there's a Kadabra in the... Oh, there's Emolga. Oh, Emolga has acrobatics. So we could go for, like, the Mr. Mime and the Emolga? Like, is that the plan? I mean, maybe? I don't know who we switch and when, but yeah. Anyway, Buck. So I have been on strike for over 6 months. I have had way less voiceover work and auditions and everything in the past 6 months. And I mean, I kind of knew this. Well, I knew this strike was going to last a long time, but even like this long. But it's still just one of those things where when you actually like live through it, it feels so much longer than just like the number you say in your head. Anyway, yeah, but I have now been doing these streams for 6 months, shiny hunting for legendary Pokemon in the Dynamax Adventures. I have gotten, what is it? It's like 30, it's either 35, 36, or 37 shiny Pokemon. 10 of whom, I believe, have been, 10 of whom have been legendary. So I'm very fortunate in that regard, with regards to the shinies. But I'm also even more fortunate to have all of you guys form this wonderful community. I really do love the sort of friendly community we have here, and the little, you know, rapports we have all built with each other, and we're, you know, supportive, and you're good at playing Dynamax Adventures, which is certainly helpful. And I really do appreciate it. So thank you. How do you go to the home app? I believe in home, when you do like home on mobile, there is just some kind of something where you sign in with like your Nintendo account or something. So that's what or just with like your Pokemon home. Like you might need to. I can't quite remember. I think there are like instructions within the game though. So hopefully you have figured it out. Oh, you did figure it. Okay, you did figure it out. Excellent. Okay. So, but thank you, thank you, because I really do appreciate it. But yeah, I need to do a like a social media post or something, don't I? Like sort of saying about it. Okay. Anyway, Bark. So Mr. Mime would be good for either Tyrantrum or Skuntank, I would say, if we're doing Pheromosa. Maybe the Tyrantrum? I don't know. I mean, Tyrantrum is better against Emolga, I guess, but... should we just do the Jigglypuff because it's a Jigglypuff and it'll be easy to beat, whereas, like, Electabuzz could be kind of a pain. Also, because, like, Skuntank is super effective against Jigglypuff, so... What is the color scheme for Shiny Galar, Mr. Mime? It's basically very similar. It's, like, a little bit darker. So, like, instead of being, like, you know, sort of blue, it's, like, a darker blue or something, I think. Whoa! Wonga! We just got a $10 Wonga from Cheese. Cheese, thank you, that's really sweet. Happy 6 months, let's hope the strike ends soon, but in the meantime, thank you for being awesome and your great community. Oh, Cheese, that's really sweet, thank you. Oh, is Mr. Mime using a Psychic move? Because if Mr. Mime is setting up Psychic... Yeah, if Mr. Mime's doing Psychic, then I'm going to go for Expanding Force and hope for the best. Ever so slight purple tint as well. Ooh, I like that. But yeah. But no, Cheese, thank you. And Cheese, thank you for being an amazing support. I really do appreciate it. You've just been a very lovely, solid rock of a foundation for this community, and I know that I'm not the only one who like just really appreciates having you in chat, so thank you. Yes, Weiss, you legend. Yeah, so Weiss did Max Mindstorm, and then there's Acid Spray, Kadoosh, that's gonna lower the special attack. And then with that, like, Max Mindstormed, Expanding Force, yes! You love to see it. And then it's using Substitute. If we don't need to, we don't need to switch for this, because, like, at the end of the day, it's a Jigglypuff. So yeah, we can just keep the team we've got. That's not a problem. Yeah, Jigglypuff's not really, like, helpful or anything. So yeah, I would say this is a good team for the Kadabra, but that was well done for asking that, just because sometimes we do get in the habit of switching, or not switching, and it's like, wait, we needed to switch here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then Kadabra. Oh, wait, but we're doing Emolga. But even so, because Emolga's ×4 super effective. The only thing to keep in mind about Emolga is we don't... Oh, the only thing we want to keep in mind about Emolga is you don't want an item. But then again, if you have max airstream, that doesn't matter, does it? So ignore me. I'm going to go with an expert belt rather than wise glasses, although I think it's about as much as a much. It's Jigglypuff. And you figured out how to transfer Pokemon from Go to Home. Excellent. Yeah, and the thing you're going to find is you can transfer so many Pokemon. Like, if you're just looking to, like, fill your Pokedexes, you can put so many Pokemon from Go into Home. It's just if they're, like, shiny or legendary, if it, like, you're kind of more limited. So, okay. Right, this time... I actually am gonna do a max Mindstorm here, just because the max Starfall doesn't power up fairy moves, but the max Psychic does power up psychic moves. And so basically it's like if I use 2 max Starfalls or 2 max Mindstorms, 2 max Mindstorms is better. So that's my logic. So now that we no longer have Whimsicott in the 4th slot, do we want to hold Dynamax? Oh, crud, yeah, we got rid of Whimsicott. I mean, I was figuring we were just gonna switch Jigglypuff for the Emolga. And then we would get max airstream that way. Okay, so Super Pork Chops. If you switch for the Emolga, and particularly because you've, like, lost a load of health, if you switch for Emolga, that's fine. Ooh, Draining Kiss. But does that sound like a plan? Like, if we switch the Jigglypuff, then we should be okay here. Oh, you're getting rid of a Tyranitar? Dang. Okay. Acid Spray. Okay, sweet. It sounds like we have a plan. Okay, and it's not finishing off Jigglypuff, which is handy. Okay, here's the Max Mindstorm. We should get KO here, I'm hoping. Yes! There we go. Well done with those Acid Sprays, by the way. Acid Spray is such a good move. Okay, so we want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Ash, catch them. Right, okay. So, yeah, so if we switch Jigglypuff here for Emolga, then we'll actually have a pretty nifty team here. I know that, like, Skuntank isn't, like, the best thing ever kind of thing. Like, it's got Burning Jealousy or Acid Spray. Like, I don't know. But, like, it would have been cool if we'd had, like, the Whimsicott and the Emolga, but this thing's gonna go down in one turn anyway. Isn't Mr. Mime weak to Bug? Yes. That is true. But it's the old double-edged sword principle, really. Okay. So I'm gonna go with... Yeah, I'm just gonna go Dazzling Gleam, I think. And then we'll take it from there. We're going big. Oh, Heal Ball. Nice use of a Heal Ball. Okay. Here we go. I say we're going big. It's not really that big. I mean, it looks like it's mildly bigger than the trainer, to be honest. At least from that angle. Oh, no, okay, no, it is... No, that is quite big. That is quite big. It still looks kind of small there. Oh, high jump kick. Oh, gosh. Wouldn't it have been great if it missed, though? Wouldn't that have been so cool? Right, here's the max airstream. More like a max airstream. This might even get the KO. Oh, so close. Dang. Okay, but this isn't even going to be a one turn, is it? This is going to be a, this is going to be like a 3 move, I think. Yeah. Well done, everyone. Team 4. Team 4, I want some more. Well done. Guys, very nicely played. Very nicely played. Good luck getting the shiny stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Get those emojis in chat. You only have to do 3 or 4 or 5. But get those emojis in chat for good luck. And good luck to my fellow Team 4 players. And then Super Pork Chops, stick around because we're doing Yuxi in a second, okay? We're double dipping. We're double dipping. Okay. Right, so Mr. Mime is not shiny. Oh, the humanity. Jigglypuff is not shiny. Or Jigglypuff. And then Emolga. Oh, I needed shiny Emolga. Oh, the humanity. Oh, didn't we get the... Well, we'll find out if we got Flawless Victory in a sec. But okay. So, Mr. Mime, no. Jigglypuff, no. Emolga, no. But will we get... the black legging Pheromosa? The power pants? The power pants if I'm in America. I can't say pants without... because that doesn't mean trousers to me, okay? Okay. Mr. Mime, no. Jigglypuff, no. Emolga, no. And Pheromosa, no. More like Pheronosa, am I right, guys? Oh! Super Pork Chops! You got the shiny Jigglypuff? Yes! Congrats! I mean, I know you're not, like, thrilled about it. But, like, congrats! Super Pork Chops, you are, like, the 3rd person who has got a shiny, like, the first time you've played with us. That is fantastic. I'm going to take it... Do you have the shiny charm on the save file that you played with us? Or are you a 3 in 100? Is that a 1st February shiny? Jeez, you might be right, actually. You might be right. Hang on, you don't have the shiny charm, but you got a shiny on the first time playing with it. That's the 2nd time that's happened. That is incredible. If I've understood that right, if I have followed that and understood it correctly. Okay. So guys, gals, and non-binary pals. What I need to do is I just need to see... I do need Emolga, so let's just pick the Emolga. Although, do I need a Galarian Mr. Mime? Oh, I do need a Galarian Mr. Mime. Hang on. We'll go with the Mr. Mime. Them. Okay. It's impossible for you to get the shiny charm. Is it? We had who was it? If you're in chat, let me know. Who was it who got the shiny charm before they completed the game? There was someone who did that. They had to do like trading and Pokemon Home and other stuff, but they got the shiny charm, or at least that's what they claimed. Oh, Weiss! Weiss, it was you. Although I thought there was someone else actually. Now that, Remy, you can only transfer every 6 hours. Oh, yeah, no, Remy, that's what I was trying to say. You have to, like, do a load of trades in one go, yeah. That's why I was like, you can trade loads of stuff. But you can just prepare a load of things for later on, like, give them nicknames or whatever. But yeah, you got the shield decks before you beat Leon. That was really cool. So, okay, anyway, Mr. Mime sent to the box. Right. Sky, you're going to leave. Thank you so much. Oh, Sky, did you say something about Sonic Generations at the beginning? Because I think I saw, like, Kevin or someone reply to you, and I didn't get to look at it. I didn't get to scroll back and look. But if you've already gone, then I guess this is pointless. But, right. We'll say no thanks to that. So, guys, gals, non-binary pals, here is my question. So, Super Pork Chops and I are going to do a Yuxi. Is there anyone able to join us who doesn't have a Yuxi? Oh, Xander, that sucks. Ironically, Xander might not hear me say that. But oh, you started the Shadow Generations. Oh, good, 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 good. I hope you enjoy it. I really liked all the improvements. Okay, so anyway, Buck, so here's what we're going to do. Could you guys in chat, ready, set, bow, let me know right away. Could you write strike, the number of times you have played, and let me know if you can do a Yuxi. Doesn't matter how many times you've played already, because if you can do a Yuxi, then you might be in with a chance. But Cheese can, so let's get Cheese. So... let's get Cheese in on this one. And then is there anyone... Oh, and Weiss can do Yuxi. Oh, and Kiba can do Yuxi. So because... Okay, because Weiss has played twice and because Kiba didn't get to do the last one, let's let Kiba in on this one. Unless there's anyone who's, like, strike 0. But yeah. Okay. Okay. So, Super Pork Chops, would you be willing to type in a code in chat? And then also, I know this sounds a bit weird, could you post your code in chat? And then after you do that, do a separate message in chat? Oh, you accidentally made your Yuxi disappear? Oh, no. Oh. Okay. Cheese and Kiba. Do you guys have an extra wild... Because I think Cheese can't do Lugia, if I remember right. So, do you guys have a... wild card that perhaps Super Pork Chops could do instead? Or we could just... Or we could say... Okay, hang on. Or... Okay, Kiba has Nihilego. Yeah, let me know your wild cards, but hang on. So, Super Pork Chops... oh, and then Cheese has Lunala and Giratina. Okay, so Super Pork Chops. Would you be good with doing either a Nihilego, a Mesprit, or a Blacephalon? This is if you definitely don't have the Yuxi. If you got rid of your Yuxi, can you do one of those? Or if you have a ticket, or if you have a different ticket, you can let me know. If you if you have a couple of tickets, you can let me know what they are, and then I can be like, oh, that sounds good, or whatever, and then we can plan that out. But otherwise, we'll just do one of them. But yeah, we could do a Nihilego with Kiba if you're good with that, Kiba. But we'll just wait a second. Let Super Pork Chops let us know. Okay, you have Giratina, so yeah, that's a no, unfortunately. But yeah, if you're good with if you're good with Nihilego, if Cheese is good with Nihilego, and if Kiba is good with Nihilego, if that is all true and correct, then we'll just do a Nihilego in a second. So we'll talk to the lady, but you guys speak now or forever hold your peace. If you can't do a Nihilego. Oh, and you have Zygarde. Ooh. But yeah. But if Nihilego is good, then we'll just say anything goes. Anything goes. And then on the pink screen, we'll wait for a code from Kiba. I almost typed in Weiss's code, but... yeah, so we'll wait for a code from Kiba. So not the one that Weiss has just posted. I mean, Weiss has clearly said... That's for Lunala, but we'll do... Okay, so here's Kiba's code. So it's 0202 and then 0514. That's 0202 0514. Thank you very, 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 very much, Kiba. I appreciate the improvisation. The change of plans. Change places! And we'll kind of take it from here. Nihilego. Okay. Well, I'll figure out before... I'm not going to change the legendaries on Team 6, 7, and 8, because we'll figure out who's around and stuff like that. We'll figure out the teams later on. So we just need a Super Pork Chops, or a Parker Awesome, and then we'll take it from there, basically. Okay, Super Pork Chops. If you're having any issues, we can dip out. I'll give you. We'll wait until like 30 seconds. Oh, you made it. I was gonna say. We'll wait until like 30 seconds, and then if you haven't joined, we'll like recreate the lobby. But you made it, so no worries. That's why we have the 3-minute timer and everything, so it's all good. Nihilego is super duper mega weak to ground types. It's also weak to steel. Steel is really good against Nihilego, but then also water and psychic are nice as well. So water and psychic are good. Steel is great, and ground, if it's got a ground type move, is fantastic. If it doesn't have a ground type move, then it kind of sucks. But yeah. You were connecting for forever. That's weird. That's weird that it was connecting for forever, but then it did connect, unless you dipped out and dipped in yourself. Again, sometimes the connections can be just kind of weird and funny, so... oh, okay. Right, Wigglytuff is weak to Nihilego, so we are going to have to get rid of that. Oh, is that, was that Heatmore to the right? Heatmore is pretty interesting, but we'll have to see. No, it's Charmeleon. Oh, it's Charmeleon and Grovyle. Interesting. Oh, Dreadnought is to the left. Okay, Dreadnought's to the left, so we definitely want the Dreadnought. And then there is Kangaskhan, and Kangaskhan has Dig. So if we went left... Although I'm afraid I got too excited about the Charmeleon, didn't I? There wasn't even a Charmeleon. Okay, we have entered hard mode. We have entered hard mode, everyone. Yeah, Dark on the right, Alolan Marowak. These are all terrible Pokemon for a Nihilego. These are all terrible for Nihilego. Okay. Oh gosh. We'll have to see how this goes. This could genuinely end up in a loss, because we do not have, because we just don't really have anything very good for a Nihilego. We need, like, physical, you know, like, ground and steel, and we've got, like, a load of special attackers that are, like, weak to poison and rock, so... We'll have to see how this goes. At the very least, we'll have a story to tell our collective grandchildren someday. Kiba has the power. Okay, do it, Weezing. Right. Okay. So Weezing is okay. Fire pledge, more like a fire hedge. Okay, Scorching Sands, nice. And then Max Ooze, that's good. That's good with the ooze. Okay. And then Rock Tomb, that's pretty good. Slow down the speed. I like it, I like it. And then Expanding Force, nice. So then, basically, if we just do everything we did again, we'll win this. And we might even win it without taking any further damage. Due to the speed thing. Okay, there's Scorching Sands. Sorry, I do just have an email, so I just need to check that's not important. Oh, okay. It's not. And then... Okay, and there we go. Right. So we don't want to switch for this Charmeleon, I don't think. I actually have no idea what's on the right, because I was so focused on the path on the left, just because that had, like, some quite... Well, there's the Marowak, so we could do Marowak and hope that we at least get a shiny of it. Marowak does have a steel move. It's just, it's more you want a steel type. You know, steel moves are fine, though. So yeah, we won't switch for this. But we'll do like the Marowak switch, and we'll do a Oh gosh, we got two Pokemon that's weak to Nihilego. One that's like actually, although Nihilego is super effective against me as well. So yeah, this just like isn't great. But Marowak is fine. Oh, we can still get the Kangaskhan. Okay, we can still do the Kangaskhan. Here is my suggestion. Here's the suggestion I'm gonna make. If hang on, let me just check. If Pork Chops switches the Wigglytuff for Kangaskhan, that means Kangaskhan can use Max Quake, which is better than Dig. And so if we get rid of like one of our not good Pokemon for the Marowak, and then the Wigglytuff for the Kangaskhan, that could be the strategy. So does that sound good and make sense? Okay. I'm gonna Max Quake here. Oh, Piloswine's the other one, isn't it? Okay. Although, what's better out of Piloswine and Weezing? Like, maybe Weezing's the better thing to switch. Shibatooth, hello! We were literally joking about you entering the chat earlier because we faced off against a shiny Luxray, and we said, we're totally going to get a shiny of this, and then Shay is going to join the chat later. And luckily we didn't get the shiny Luxray, so you're good. No, I think we do want to switch for the Marowak, because it's got a steel move, but I just don't know who we're going to switch is the thing. We might want to get rid of... just basically, I'm deciding whether we get rid of Weezing or Piloswine. But I actually think Weezing might be the weak link here. Because... I actually think Weezing might be the weak link here. Because it's got special moves, and they're not very effective against Nihilego. So I think maybe if we switch the Weezing for the Marowak... like, I think that might be the play. And I think we keep the Piloswine, and then we do Wigglytuff for Kangaskhan. That's what I'm thinking. Because basically, like, Centiskorch will have a super effective move, Marowak would have a super effective move, Kangaskhan would have a super effective move, and Piloswine... I can't remember if ground has a resistance to poison. It might do. But then Weezing would be, like, the most resistant to the moves, is the idea here. So that's my theory. Shinx dupes from Legends Arceus, yeah. It's so funny. When I originally got Luxray in the Dynamax Adventures in my Pokemon Sword, because this is my Pokemon Shield, I was like so excited. I'd never got a Luxray before. And then literally like within a year of that, or so, yeah, like literally like within like say like a year and a half of it, there had been like a Shinx community day, and then like Legends Arceus, and I got like a bajillion like Shinxes, Luxios, and Luxrays. And then I got a Luxray in Scarlet and Violet as well. So yeah, so I think Weezing Kiba is the switch here, because it's not going to be great for the Nihilego, and it's not going to be like especially good against Kangaskhan is the thing. Oh, and Cheese, I know you know this, but save your superpower for like the second turn or so, just so that we don't like, you know, blow out. Oh, actually, oh crud, we probably actually should have gone for the Clink, because that's a Clink Clang, isn't it? Oh, that's a Clink Clang. Ah, Clink Clang would have been really good. Clink Clang would have been... Oh, I thought it was just a clang. But Clink Clang... Oh, Clink Clang would have been amazing. Oh, no. Because Clink Clang is a physical steel, so it's got all the resistances from, like, defensively from being a steel type, but then it's got that physical offensive power as well. Ah, that would have been a good one. Never mind. Kangaskhan will still be fine. If we do Wigglytuff for Kangaskhan, it's still going to be fine. It's still going to be fine. But make sure you Dynamax if you've got it. If you've got your Dynamax, please Dynamax. Oh, Piloswine can max Knuckle. Sorry, ignore me. Sorry. Luckily, Cheese is like a competent player now, so Cheese will be like, Bo, don't worry, it can max Knuckle. I've got this. Like, calm down, Bo. Yeah, I've got this. But yeah, I forgot. Sorry, it's because I'm not the first player as well. Sometimes I get more confused about Dynamax turn orders when I'm not the first one playing. Just because for the most part, I am the one who's Dynamaxing first. But no, well done, because that's going to give us a nicer boost to the old Attackerino. That's going to help Marowak. Yes, and we go with the Flare Blitz. No recoil because of that ability. Very nicely done. And yeah, so if we just do all of that again, we'll win. If it's the nighttime Lycanroc, then yes, it has no guard. If it's the werewolf looking one. Right, Sucker Punch. Oh no, more like a sucker's lunch. Right, Flamethrower, Kadoosh, nicely done. And then Max Knuckle, more like a Max Shuckle. Oh, that's nice. Tentacle Ninja, hello. Right, and Expanding Force. Ah, so close. But here comes the Flare Blitz for the win. Okay, well done, everyone. Well done. Okay. Right, we want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Unless you're Wigglytuff, we do want to keep this. For the purposes of this round of playing, we do want to keep them. But yeah. But yeah, I think if we max Quake, that'll be good. That'll get our special defense up. It'll hit really hard as well. And then, yeah. Okay, so Cheese, basically what I said this time is now applicable next time. What you actually might want to try, it's a little bit risky, but you actually might want to try a Rock Tomb just to see if you can lower Nihilego speed, because maybe that might help other people be faster. Ooh, berries! Sorry, that was a terrible mistake. Berries! No, berries! Anyway, sorry. So here we go. But yeah, but otherwise, I think we have a plan here. I think we have a team. I think we have a plan. But yeah, basically, yeah, the superpower, you still don't want to use superpower on turn 1. When you can Dynamax, like you did last time, yes. But when it's just regular superpower, don't blow it on the first turn. Unless it's destined to be a 1-turn fight, which I don't think this is probably going to be a 2-turn fight. But we just need to see how it goes. If Kangaskhan got a crit, then this could be like a 1-turn fight. But we just need to see how it goes, because remember, this isn't a stab Max Quake. Like, if like a Dog Trio were using this, it would probably like hit harder, but... Okay. You guys had a 2-turn Lunala fight in chat? Nice. Brutal Swing. Okay, that's fine. And then Max Quake. So here we go. Kadoosh. Right. So there's a special defense. Nice. There's Scorching Sands. Nice. Dean! Dean was the MVP? Well, that's a shock of all shockers. Right, there's the Rock Tomb. Nice. That's going to get the speed down. And then there's Iron Head. More like an Iron Dread. Okay. And then, okay, it is getting desperate. It is going to start using generative AI. But here we go. So there's the leftovers. That did a lot. Okay. So yeah, everyone just keep going, I think. I think we've got this. If it's burned, provided the sludge waves don't do too much or whatever. Let's see how this goes. Right, here's the show me potato. Oh! Ooh, that was so close. But if that speed drop has made the difference here, if that Rock Tomb is enough to... Yes! It is! On Lara shakes the shiny charm. Is this thing on? Okay, so well done, Team 5. Team 5, I feel alive. Well done, everyone. Very nice work indeed. That was excellent. That was really excellent. And again, we picked hard mode there. Like, we had, you know, things that were super effective or whatever to the left. And was that a flawless victory? Like, I genuinely thought that could have been, like, our first loss that we've had. Like, because we haven't had a loss in a while. Like, in a long while. I know I'm jinxing it. But we haven't lost one in a long time. And I really did think, like, oh, this could be tough. But no, we did it. So, guys, seriously, very well played. Okay. So, Charmeleon is a no. Marowak! Oh, I want shiny Alola Marowak so badly. But it's a no. Will we get the dupe Kangaskhan? No. But that's okay. Because more importantly, will we get the golden Nihilego? It's a Nihilego, no. But we do have an all-girl team, so that's kind of fun. So there's Charmeleon, no sparkles, Marowak, no sparkles, Kangaskhan, no sparkles, and Nihilego, no sparkles. I am going to just very quickly check the old spreadsheet of Reno. But there's Charmeleon. There's now I do need a load of Marowak for my thing though, so I can take that. That's fine. Right. You just sent practically your entire inventory to home. Oh my gosh. But yeah, flawless victory. Wild, hello. Okay, so let's see. Oh, so Tentacle and Wild. Are the two of you interested in playing, and are the two of you interested in doing a Lugia? If you're interested in doing a Lugia, let me know. But here we go. Okay, so let me get back to the spreadsheet. We'll figure out who is around for Lugia. If, like, Wild and Tentacle would like to do a Lugia. Oh, I didn't realize Registeel was back. That's cool. The main legendaries I need from Pokemon Go now are the are like Ultra Beasts and the Swords of Justice. Yeah, Tentacle. Okay, you're up for doing a Lugia. Excellent. And then Tentacle, I'm going to change you to a 2. Okay. Right, let's just check. Okay. Oh, Nightcat, hello. Okay, actually, let's just see... hang on. Let's just talk about Lugia right now. I'm not going to worry about Mesprit or Blacephalon or whatever. So is there anyone else? Wild said hi, but then we haven't heard back from Wild. So Wild XX, can you do a Lugia? And then Nightcat, can you do a Lugia? Because if you guys are good for Lugia, then, like, hey, we have a team. But if you're just popping by to say hi or to watch, then that's also valid as well. But yeah, hopefully... Okay, Nightcat is in on Lugia, so we'll either have Wild or on Lara. Right, let's just get Wild from the spreadsheet. There we go. And then Wild, I will put a 2 here. There we go. Nice. Oh no, wait. No, I just put that for Wild. I meant what? I just meant Nightcat. Sorry. Hang on. Where's Nightcat? There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. So. No, Nightcat, if you can only do one round, we'll play right now. On Lara. Oh, Remy's only played once as well. Okay. Well, let's get on Lara in, just because on Lara did say first and stuff like that. So let's do this very quickly. So we're going to do Lugia next. This is going to be Team 6. This is going to be Tentacle, Nightcat, and on Lara. So does that sound good? Make sure you're connected, but we'll get Remy in on another one, okay? So let's connect to the internet. Let's talk to the lady. Let's say yes, please. Let's do Blacephalon. No, Lugia. But you guys say anything, and I'll say Lugia. And then on this screen, we'll go 0202 02 37. So 02020237. That'll be the code. Ready, set, bow. And here we go. Right. What are the types we need? Oh, good question. I haven't answered that yet, have I? So who do we need? We just need Tentacle. So we just need Tentacle. Oh, and Singcho, hi. Oh, and we're all here. Okay, so Lugia is week 2. Ghost, Dark, Electric, Ice, and Rock. Although, if we can't find those, Steel types are very good defensively. So Steel-type Pokemon are good defensively, and those moves I listed, the Ghost, Dark, Ice, Electric, and Rock, they're the ones that are good offensively. So here we go. Ready, set, bow. And then we'll take this from it. Oh, no, Remy, I'm really glad that you've got the Pokemon Go sorted, and that you're going to be, and that you're well set up. Because, I mean, that's kind of what it's for. You know, it helps you to bulk out Pokedexes and stuff. Now, again, when you know, if you ever have to do, like, the Pokemon Home Pokedex challenges, you know, like, it won't solve all your problems with that. But like I said, if you're trading in, like, an Orangaroo or something, right, it's like, it won't be a Pokemon Sword and Shield native Orangaroo, but if you breed your Go one with a Ditto, you will hatch a Pokemon Sword and Shield native one. So Colossal is really, really good to the left, so let's do that. Oh, Lairon is good as well. Lairon to the left is good, the rock type. And then I don't know what else we have, but let's just go to the left for now, and then we'll kind of figure it out from there. Tauros and Marowak, I would say, are the best switches here. I don't know who is better to switch first. Marowak is a ground type, so like that's ×4 super effective against Lairon. But Tauros does have close combat, and is just a more powerful Pokemon. So like Tauros using close combat could be better than Marowak using like Bone Meringue. But anyway, okay, I'm going to use Dynamax and... I'm going to use Dynamax and Max Lightning to help out Galvantula. Oh, maybe Marowak swap first since you'll die. Oh, yeah, because then you'll have Max Knuckle, and that'll be really good. So... oh, what are the odds for a shiny? In this mode, so for those who don't know the Dynamax shiny odds, if you don't have the shiny charm, each Pokemon has a 1 in 300 chance of being shiny. So that's why, like, Super Pork Chops was, like, remarkably lucky, because it's, like, 4 Pokemon, each with a 1 in 300 chance, and one of them was shiny. And then with the shiny charm, it's 1 in 100. But again, remember you're getting 4 Pokemon each time. So effectively, every 25 times you do the Dynamax, you, like, mathematically should be getting a shiny. And the thing to remember... Oh, gosh. Oh, God. Meteor Beam is, like, a really powerful move in this mode. Because you don't need the charge turn. So you still need the shiny charm. I mean, it's why I recommend people get it. Because it's like, you know, why do the Dynamax Adventures, like, 3 times as often... why do it like 3 times as often when you don't have to, you know? And also, I mean, I always maintain this, completing the Pokedex in Sword and Shield, I think is really, really fun. With the wild area and the wild area weather mechanics, completing the Pokedex is really, really fun. And I do think that with, like, Pokemon Go and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and the other games and Pokemon Home, it's very easy to fill in your version exclusive gaps. There are very few Pokemon that you kind of... It's really just kind of like, say, like getting like Zamazenta that you would have to, you know, like Zamazenta or Zacian that you'd kind of have trouble with. So... But that's the thing, yeah, and there might be some kind of home distribution. On Lara, I know we talked about this, but I can't remember your specific answer. What do you think would be the reward for completing the Sword and Shield Pokedex? I think it would be shiny Zarude, but I can't think if I'm forgetting something, like, more fitting. Oh, or it could be something like Calyrex. Like shiny No, actually no, they wouldn't give away a DLC Pokemon, would they? But Zarude, I think Zarude would be a good shout. We do want this, so we get ground down by a Marowak. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I need to be more on it with the reminding, but well done for Marowak swap, because I was very... Because I don't think they would just give away a DLC Pokemon is the thing. So if we do Lairon to the right here, and then... What's in the final row? There's like Torkoal, Swoobat... Oh, and Togetic. Maybe we could just do something like Swoobat, because it would be the easiest to defeat. And because I need a shiny. I want it to be the shiny horses, but probably... The thing about Zarude is that no one has ever had to, like, pay for a Zarude. You've had to, like, sign up for a newsletter, and then that didn't work, and then people got angry because it didn't work, and then they distributed it other ways otherwise. But, because also, these Pokemon... Well, I don't know where Enamorus falls on this scale, but the others have all been mythical. Like, Meloetta and Manaphy are mythical, and they've always been given away in, like, distributions kind of thing. I mean, DLC kind of falls somewhere in the middle, doesn't it, in terms of the old sort of, like, distribution versus obtainable kind of thing. You wouldn't bother doing it if it was Zarude. What? But you need the shiny charm. The shiny charm. I think it's worth it for the shiny charm. Well, actually, no. I suppose you don't. Here's the thing. I suppose that completing the Pokemon Home Sword and Shield Pokedex is a very different thing than completing the Pokemon Sword and Shield Pokedex. So that's true. Zarda quoted Morag. I'm looking forward to starting the first game again later. I have no idea how long it's going to take me. My original playthrough was 120 hours. I don't know whether that will be faster or whether I'll just take the same amount of time. I'm really interested in, like... And don't forget, it's been a year since I last played one of those games. It was actually a year ago yesterday I beat the DLC for the third one. So, it has been over a year since I've played a game from that franchise, and I'm worried I'm going to be a bit rusty or forget stuff. Scorching Sand's not very good. It's a great move. I love it. Right, I'm going to Electro Ball, and then we'll take it from there. Does anyone else think doing DAs is fun? I certainly do. I would not have been doing this for 6 months if I didn't. But I will say this. I do think it is playing with other people makes this so much more enjoyable than just playing. So like if we're doing like tier rankings or whatever, if we're like ranking this, playing Dynamax Adventures by yourself, it's fine. Like if you're getting like one of every legendary Pokemon and you're not shiny hunting, doing the Dynamax Adventures by yourself is quite a fun little thing. If you're like shiny hunting, and so you're doing it over and 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 over, and particularly if you're going for the legendary shinies, then Dynamax Adventures on your own is way less fun. If you're playing with random people on the internet, like who you can't communicate with, that is quite fun, and you know that's like quite fun, and it's quite good, and it's sort of interested in seeing what people do, but you can't communicate with them. But when you play with other people and you can play with them, that's when it's the most fun. And the thing I really want to do someday is I want to be able to play with other people, like, in local mode. And that's the thing that I want to do someday. So, but yeah, I'm going to go for Swoobat because I want a shiny Swoobat, and because, like, Torkoal is going to be a pain. Like, no. And Togetic's, like, annoying enough. Like, here's the thing. Swoobat, I don't think really has any, like, super effective. Like, it has Psychic and Flying. So that means it's rubbish against Lairon. Ah, crud. It means it's rubbish against Lairon. It's rubbish against Colossal. It's rubbish against Magneton. Whereas Togetic can hit us hard with fire moves. So, who didn't select the Swoobat? Because again, Togetic could, in theory, just be a bit more annoying. So, see, that's the thing that's really annoying. Say if there were 2 people who voted for Swoobat, one who voted for Togetic, and then, like, one who didn't vote at all. I thought it goes with the majority. So if 3 people picked the bat, either someone is lying, someone thought they picked the bat and didn't do it, or it picks randomly out of the votes. But I don't think... I thought it goes with majority. But I thought the one way it doesn't go with majority is if this happened. If two of us picked Swoobat, one of us picked Togetic, and one of us didn't pick, the game randomly picks for you. There's no such thing as like a no vote. There's either selected votes or randomly selected votes. And so basically, if watch, one of us will get a shiny Togetic as well. I'm calling it now. One of us will get shiny Togetic, and we're not going to even know it right away because the shiny is so bad. But one thing as well is we have had times where people have thought they picked, but they picked so late that it didn't actually pick for them. I'm not saying that's... I'm not, like, being, like, J'accuse, but I'm just saying that's a thing that could have happened, maybe. So... Oh, crud, I just bashed my microphone with my water bottle. But it's okay. It doesn't matter. You know, again, if we get a shiny Togetic, I will be like... That could have been a Swoobat. But yeah, it doesn't matter. We don't want this for a Lugia, though, okay? Like, to be honest, Togetic wasn't actually as bulky as I thought. I thought Togetic might have had a bit of an annoying bulk to it. Because it's not, like, frail by any means. But actually, that went down really quickly. So it's fine. Oh, hang on. So supplies. Okay, this is quite good, then. If we get the supplies, that's alright. I don't mind that. Oh, Weiss. You need Shiny Togepi in Legends Arceus. Shiny Toga Tick was the last thing I needed in Legends Arceus. And when I got it, I didn't know I got it. Not just because the color's the same, but like the shiny jingle didn't go off. So I like caught them all, and I always double checked. I would always look through everything I captured when I was done, because I'm like checking. I also check for like the stats as well or whatever, but like in natures and stuff. But so I was like checking them through, and then I like had a shiny, and I was like, what? Like what? Like, I got one, but I didn't hear the jingle. Like I was so confused. But yeah, I got one and I didn't even know it, and the game like didn't tell me. It's also why I'm not a fan of the jingle, the Legends Arceus jingle. It's why I want the shiny sound to be embedded under the music, like the Yoshi drum beat in Super Mario World or something like that. It's why I can't think of other examples, but that I don't want it to be a one-time noise, because if it's a one-time noise, you can still miss it, and that's like that's the whole point of these things. It's like you want something where you don't miss it. And in Legends Arceus, there's several times where, and I like had the footage on my like saved on my Switch, where it's like, yeah, there was nothing there. Or like blips for like 1/10 of a second, and then like, but the noise gets interrupted by something else. So Spiritomb was a pain, but finally got him from a mass outbreak. Nice. Yeah, Spiritomb. I think I was okay with Spiritomb, but it was definitely one of the like later ones I got. Okay, guys, gals, non-binary pals, we're doing some nice work here. I didn't bother with light screen because this is a Lugia. I mean, look, that was a stab move, and it did nothing. Okay. Ooh, that max lightning, very, very frightening. Oh, I just realized something. Can Magneton weaken its attacks in an electric terrain by using Magnet Rise? Because that's kind of hilarious if so. Meteor Beam! Right, Aeroblast. It's getting desperate. Like, really, it just used a flying move on a rock type. It can't even KO Lairon! Okay. So, come on. Let's do this. Okay. Right, it does a bit of nullifying. Oh, it's Dynamax Rockfall. Is it going for Galvantula? It is! But look, it does half. This is why I just, like, Lugia is just not a threat offensively. Even though it has, like, the biggest move pool. I think it has, like, the widest move pool out of all the legendaries in this mode. And yet it's just one of the ones who you can just tank the most hits from. But anyway, well done, guys, gals, non-binary pals. Stars and Sparkles, Sparkles and Stars, well done. Yeah, Expert Belt, Lightning Terrain, like Max Lightning, Electric Terrain. Yep, that definitely racked up the damage for sure. Okay, yeah, let's fingers crossed, everyone, for a Strawberry Nesquik Lugia and no shiny Togeticks. I don't care if you need a shiny Togetic for your living decks. We're not getting one today, okay? Okay. So, when you have 4 ground types, Raikou does nothing. That's funny. Oh, shiny Colossal! Ah, shiny Colossal! Look at it, it's all blue! It's blue! It's a blue Lossal or something. Nice! Okay. I mean, I already have Colossal from Scarlet and Violet, but this is still very cool. Right, let's check them. Will we get a shiny Lairon? No. Will we get a shiny Togetic? Oh, hang on, I have to check that. I have to check it. Okay, no. Right. Oh, look at that, the sparkles. Oh, it's very cool. It's a good one. It's not a big change, but it's a good change. Again, this does not look as good in Scarlet and Violet because of the muted colors. This looks way better in this game. Okay, but okay, so Colossal, yes. it's a yes lossel or a Kolyasl. Lairon is no. You can't spell Lairon without no. Togetic is a no. But will we get the Strawberry Nesquik Lugia? It's a Bluegia, but I don't care because I got a blue Colossal. Yeah, baby. Okay, very nice, very nice, and it's Gigantamax, so that's really cool. That's really cool. Okay, so I will be taking Colossal. Yes, and not a flawless victory, but it's perfect to me. Right, Colossal has been sent to the box. First dupe, no, because so when I talk about dupes, I'm talking specifically about Strike Stream dupes. So they have to be something I've gotten in the Strike Streams. So it has to be, you know, like something like a Kangaskhan or an Araquanid or Colossal. Like Colossal is now added to the list. Like Cherim, Manectric, no, I haven't got Tauros. Bouffalon. So it has to be something I've got from the... Because I've gotten a load of stuff that, like, I've already got before. Like, Manectric, I got it from Pokemon Go. You know, Araquanid, I got in Scarlet and Violet. Yes! I was going to say, I was really hoping I was going to get a shiny. And Xander, the Lilligant does... Oh... the Lilligant would count. Although I didn't get to take the Lilligant because it was a Tenchi's choice, the Lilligant does count on my... Like, later on, I'm going to do a screenshot of my Pokemon Home and be like, I've been doing the Strike Streams for 6 months. I will count the Lilligant when I... Whatever number I have, like, I will count the Lilligant, provided I remember. But I do count the Lilligant whenever I'm counting. So yeah, so my 6-month Strike Stream anniversary, and we got the Colossal. That's a really cool one. So yes, Clam Fandango. Okay. So chat, my lovely chat. Could we do a quick check-in for Mesprit and Blacephalon? 07 to the Lilligant that never was. Exactly, Xander. Yeah, 07 to the Lilligant. And it's a shame because Lilligant's such a good one. But yeah, I'm amazed I haven't had a dupe. Like, I have had over, well, I think I've got something now, like, I want to say something like 36, 37, 38, or even like 39 shinies. And like, yes, 10 of them have been legendary, so like, they can't be dupes. But it's still one of those things where there are like, I think it's like 226 Pokemon that can be shiny. In the mode, and so basically I do have like 10% of them as shiny now from the Strike Streams, as Strike Stream shinies, and so I like surely I'm kind of getting close to a dupe, right? It'll be interesting to see how long we go with a dupe. We're 6 months in and we haven't had a dupe yet. Okay. Oh, Shibatooth. Shibatooth. Right. Okay. I will need to... For Remy and... Oh, Tentacle Ninja did put Strike 1. Okay. So... Right, let's just check... So let's just check who... Yeah, I was going to say, we'll definitely get Shibatooth. Who is updated to a February. Oh yeah, Nightcat. So you probably can't play again because you said you could only play once, maybe twice, and this might take a sec. So let's see what we've got. Shibatooth, Tentacle, and then. So are you guys? So hang on. Shibatooth can do any. Tentacle can do either. I mean, if I could do another Mesprit, I'd kind of love to do Mesprit, but let's see. Are there any other Strike 1s or Strike 0s? Otherwise, we're going to have to do the Nightbot random number generator game. Oh, hang on. How many times has Remy played? Oh, wait, Remy, I've got you as having only played once. Remy, can you do Blacephalon or... Can you do Blacephalon or Mesprit? Because I didn't see if I'm... Yeah, you hadn't put Strike in your... Oh, but you prefer Blacephalon. I might not... So, Tentacle said you can do anything. So, Tentacle, when you said earlier that you have a Blacephalon, did that mean you have a Blacephalon ticket? Or does that mean you have a shiny Blacephalon? Because we could do a Blacephalon. I know not everyone wants to do Mesprit. So, we could do a Blacephalon, and then we could do a wild card after this. I kind of would like to do Mesprit, but we could do Blacephalon. Oh, you have the ticket. Well, we'll do Blacephalon. We'll do Blacephalon. It means I don't have to change a thing in the spreadsheet. So, okay. Shibertooth. So we've got Shibertooth, we got Remy, and we've got Tentacle. And then that way that balances out the numbers a bit more before we go into, like, our wild card round. Okay, so this is Blacephalon. This is Shibertooth, Remy, and Tentacle. So, yeah, Shibertooth, Remy, Tentacle, please make sure that you are connected on the Wycom. Please make sure you talk to the lady. Regardless of what tickets you have, please make sure that you select Anything Goes. And then I will select Blacephalon. We are running out of Mesprit players a little bit. But it's okay. We'll figure it out. Okay. So let's go 0202 and then 0302. How about that? So 0202 0302. That's the code. Ready, set, bow. Here we go. Shibertooth. That's very sweet. But again, I do want to try and pair people up with the legendaries that they need. And I know that some people have legendaries that are their favorites or just that they are hunting for that, like, they don't have. So, you know. I'll try and pair you up as best as possible. You know, and again, the other thing as well is that by doing a legendary you don't have, it means you get 4 chances at a shiny instead of 3. And the mathematics and the odds of that actually do stack up. Like, if you did a Dynamax adventure every day, but you were doing, like, either having 3 Pokemon or 4 Pokemon, like, over the course of, like, a week, a month, that does add up in terms of, like, how quickly or not quickly you would be due a legendary, due a shiny. So, you know, I want to try and help out. Okay. Right. So, Blacephalon is week 2. Ghost, Dark, Ground, Rock, and Water. So, that should all be good, basically. It's kind of cold in this house today. It's not particularly... It's kind of bright and sunny outside, but not that much. Okay. So Cramorant is good because it is indeed a water type, so I'll go with that. Relicanth is amazing. Relicanth is, like, the best thing ever. That's not hyperbolic. Relicanth is amazing. Linoon is good because it's immune to Ghost and it has Shadow Claw, so Linoon is really strong here. And then Wartortle's a water type as well, so... Yeah, it looks like we've got, like, a good water team going here, basically. So basically, if we can find another water type along the way to switch Linoon out for... Oh, Barbaracle. Barbaracle's first. Should we go left for Barbaracle? And then we'll have a whole water team? And then what we can do, if we go left for Barbaracle, right... What we can do is we can then just take the path of least resistance. So there's a Blaziken and a Sudowoodo. Water is, like, amazing against both of those. Oh, and then there's, like, an Aurorus. Oh, we could... Okay, we could do, like, the Blaziken and then, like, the Aurorus or something like that. Because they're both weak to water. So we could just, like, set up the rain and then, like, demolish everything. But here's the funny thing for Blacephalon, right? Here's the really funny thing for Blacephalon. When we get to Blacephalon and we have Relicanth, even if we have the rain up, Head Smash is still going to be more powerful. So normally I'm like, oh, in the rain, make sure you use your water moves. But when you have Relicanth, Head Smash is so powerful that it's not even, like, you know, we want to save the PP on it, so don't just use it, like, now. Like, you use your water moves now, but, like, for the Blacephalon, use Head Smash. But yeah, Rain Team. Hey, we persevered through the lack of Moltres players. We can do it with Mesprit. That's the spirit, Cheese. I like your hustle. I like your hustle, Cheese. I think that's the attitude to have. Okay, so there's Shadow Claw from Linoon. And then here's the Max Geyser. Show me Potato Geyser. Now, I know we're ironically powering up Barbaracle here as we do this. But the rain will still be good. So, Liquidation, Defense down. Yes! Okay, that's actually really good. And then Water Turtle's using Aura Sphere. Now, for the next turn, don't forget to use Water Pledge, because Water Pledge will be more powerful. Because we've got the rain up, Water Pledge is actually ironically more powerful than a super effective Aura Sphere. Maths! It was good. It was worth doing it on turn 1 just in case anything happened with, like, the speed or anything of, like, all the different Pokemon. But, right, there's the Shadow Claw. It was crit. Nice. So here's the Show Me Potato Geyser. Kadoosh. Very nice. Okay, here's the Razor Shell. That is going to probably finish off Linoon, which is a shame. Poor Shibertooth. But we will avenge you, Shibertooth. Okay. Oh, guys and gals and non-binary pals. I forgot to shill my live appearance. Oh, okay, we're going with Aura Sphere again. Dang, that's a shame. But we should be able to beat it this time, so that's fine. Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this cheer feeble? Oh, it's feeble. What? Shibertooth, you gotta join us more often and get into practice so you can perfect those cheers. Okay, there is the rain in Spain that mostly falls on the plain. That's one battle down. So yeah, if we switch Linoon here, so if Shibertooth gets rid of that apparently useless Linoon, and then we have a Barbaracle, then we'll be in a pretty good position here. But yeah, I think if we go for the Blaziken, and remember to use our water moves, so like Max Geyser and, you know, everything else we've got. I think if we go for the Blaziken, so if we switch Linoon here, and then, so Linoon, let's all switch our new Linoons. Linoon, let's all switch a Linoon, and please switch that Linoon, and yes, we've switched the Linoon. Okay, excellent. So now that we've got an all-water team, so we can Dynamax. I know Blaziken's a little bit scary compared to Sudowoodo, but, well, I mean, although we could have gone left for Sudowoodo and for Swoobat, but if we go this way, we have like 2 super effective things and a chance at a shiny Blaziken. But if we use the power of the rain here, we might be able to, like, one-turn both of these. Well, we might not be able to one-turn this fight because Relicanth is probably the slowest of us. So, like, Relicanth using, like, Liquidation might, like, be an issue. Yeah. Okay. No, don't head smash. I wouldn't head smash. Hang on. No, don't head smash here because it's not more powerful. You wanna Dynamax and use the Max Geyser here. Because Max Geyser is definitely more powerful than head smash. But the reason why for Blacephalon specifically, well, not that specifically, but the reason why for Blacephalon, like, water and rock are both super effective against Blacephalon, so that's why Head Smash is, like, still more powerful. But for Blaziken, rock is only neutral. So for Blaziken, we do want to be using water moves here. Oh, come on. Why is it with... When did Shibertooth, when did you change your name to Kevin? Like, seriously, like, what is going on here? I was worried about that with Blaziken. That would have been less of an issue with Sudowoodo. But, like, come on. That's just unfair. Okay, was that a crit or was that just that strong? Wow, I think that was just that strong. Okay. Right, here's the Water Pledge. Oh, but we two-turned it! That's what you get for using close combat and lowering your own defenses and then getting critical hitted. So, okay. But that's why I wanted to, you know, that's why I wanted the Rain team and to face things we're super effective against. Okay. So, well done, team. This is team 7, isn't it? Team 7. We're in heaven. Okay. But yeah, so we won't switch here, because we've got our water team, and our water team is perfect. Another reason why it's important to watch the streams live is if you're interested in playing with people in chat, you need to be in sync with everyone in chat as well. So, no scientist, she's a scammer. So, this is what you get for peeling hard-boiled eggs at the same time. No, you didn't do anything. I mean, it's not your fault that Blaziken... I mean, maybe Blaziken thought you took one of its Torchic's eggs or something. I don't know. But so if we go to the right here, although Swoobat would be easy as well, but we can go for Aurorus. Although Aurorus does have electric moves, which is a little bit scary. But yeah, like Swoobat or Aurorus are definitely the best choices here. Swoobat just because it's kind of frail and we could take it out really easily. Like, we could have probably taken out Swoobat with like a Head Smash and water moves. But nevertheless. Now, ironically, Head Smash from Relicanth here, because it's super effective. Relicanth has permission to use a Head Smash here, if you like. Even though we're going to be setting up the rain, Head Smash is going to be more powerful here. But yeah, get that Dynamax up, set up that rain, and we'll take it from here. Relicanth is the Pokemon equivalent of Hulk. Smash. Yes, exactly. Likes to, yeah. Relicanth smash. Yeah, you gotta love it. But no, Shibertooth, it's not your fault. You keep peeling them eggs. I tell you, that's an order. Oh, Shibertooth, what is your method for peeling hard-boiled eggs? Do you, like, use a spoon? Do you tap? Do you roll the egg on the counter? Do you put it in a jar with a bit of water and shake it up? Tell me your method. Okay, here we go. Show me potato water. And yeah, don't throw out your potato water. It makes for good gravy. Okay, right, here we go. Body slam. Oh, it missed. Right, here's the Head Smash. Oh, doctor. Okay, lovely. You love to see it. And then hit... Oh, no. Actually, no. Well, actually, no. Water Pledge is still a more powerful move in the rain, so Water Pledge is better than Aura Sphere. I know Aura Sphere's Time Source super effective, but once again, with the rain, Water Pledge is more powerful than Aura Sphere, so that is the better move to use here. Right, okay. Maths. You do the drop method, same for cracking. Oh, you drop. Ah, interesting. And you do the drop method for cracking eggs. So, Shibertooth, and forgive me if we've had this conversation before, do you watch Jordan the Stallion, or do you just watch, like, TikTok and Instagram? Because I know about the dropping the egg method from Jordan the Stallion. I like him. He's funny. Right, we beat Aurorus. That was pretty quick. Cramorant's like... so, yeah. You do not. Oh. Yeah, you might if you've like ever seen shorts on like, you know, TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, just anything where there are like short videos, he's someone who you statistically might have seen at some point. But yeah, we don't want to switch here. Again, Aurorus has often been a good Blacephalon Pokemon, but like we have a water team here, so we're good. But so Relicanth has full permission here to head smash again. If you get a shiny here, don't give Aurorus. But it's such a good one. But yeah, no, if you've already got it, then you don't need it. Right, we are 2 lives down. Somehow, unfortunately, both of those are Sabertooth, rather undeservedly so, if I do dare say so myself. But yeah, so Relicanth head smash. Everyone else use your water moves. Dynamax if you've got it, and we can take it from here basically. Okay. Oh wait, I'm not Dynamaxing. I'm not Dynamaxing. You guys are Dynamaxing. Okay. So. Okay. Right, here we go. Here's the Wartortle. Okay, Shadow Claw, hang in there, Wartortle, old buddy, old pal. Okay, so I'm diving. Quick before the piranha come. Okay, comes. Okay, and then here we go. Right. What about Silvertooth? Ah, Silvertooth. Right, okay. Oh, right, here we go. Max got... Wait, hang on. Oh, no, did Head Smash miss? No! 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 Dang. I don't think we would have won if we'd used Liquidation anyway, but... sorry, you could just use Liquidation on this turn, though. But okay. But yeah, Silvertooth. That does actually sound like a Bond villain, doesn't it? Like, Goldfinger and Silvertooth. Right, okay, Max Phantasm. Oh, crud, hang in there. Barbarical, old buddy, old pal. Okay. Right, here's the dive. Ooh, nice. Okay. And then we just need one more hit. Just one more hit. No! Razor Shell miss! No! Oh, the Head Smash for the win! Yes! Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Well done, everyone. Very nice work. Very nice work. From Cramorant. Well done, everyone. Well done. So, that is Blacephalon. So we'll do one more wild card. I think I will treat myself with a trip to the loo before we do. But what I'll do is I'll get you guys to write in chat, like when I say so, when I say ready, set, bow, I'll get you guys to write in chat with your wild card tickets. We'll figure out who's around, we'll figure out what's good, and then we'll figure out our final team of the day on this, the 6-month anniversary of the Strike Stream. Okay, Barbarical is not shiny. Blaziken is not shiny. Aurorus is not shiny. What's a wildcard ticket? So, Nightcat. You know how I have been doing raids for, like, Lugia, Mesprit, and Blacephalon? Because, like, in my game... Oh, Tentacle got shiny Blaziken! Nice! Congrats! That's brilliant! Yes, a shiny in chat and a shiny for me. That's perfect. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So anyway, Nightcat. So you know how like I've had these 3 Pokemon that I've been doing, and like when I talk to the lady at the reception, she's like, "Oh, would you like to do a Lugia, a Mesprit, or a Blacephalon?" And I pick one of those, and I have the whole anything goes, like all that kind of stuff, right? So those are my 3 tickets, right? So I do those 3 tickets every day, or I try to do those 3 tickets every day. But to prevent the streams from being completely boring and repetitive, I always do, for every 3 Dynamaxes I do that are like mine, we do a wild card, and that's where someone from chat who I play with, we do one of their tickets from their game. It still needs to be something that I need to shiny hunt for and I need to catch, and something that I would want a ticket for someday. But yeah, so hopefully you get the idea. So I have like 3 tickets, but then the wild card is where I do one of the audience's tickets instead. So here we go. So, Barbaricle's a no. Blaziken is a no, unless you're Tentacle. Aurorus is a no. But will we get my first ever shiny Ultra Beast? The Midnight Cosmic Disco Bulbacephalon? No. But that's okay. It's fine. Okay, so Barbaricle's a no, Blaziken's a no, Aurorus is a no, and Blacephalon's a no. Let me just check which of these I have, because I can't remember. Do I have Barbaricle on my recent list of things that I need? Okay, I don't think... Okay, so I think I do have Barbaricle, which is a shame. Blaziken... No, do I need Blaziken? No, I need Combuskin. Dang, I need Combuskin and the 2 grass ones. Aurorus. I have Aurorus, right? Yeah, Aurorus. I hate saying Aurorus. Doesn't work with my voice and accent. Well, no, it does work with my voice and accent, but just my lips aren't strong enough to have, like, I'm not good at, really strong R sounds. And particularly when I have to have 2 in a row. So, like, the name Rory, I hate saying the name Rory. Like, from Doctor Who. Like, oh, Bo, which companions do you like? Well, I like Amy's husband. Oh, Rory. Yeah, him. I hate saying Rory. Do you pick someone random or... Oh, so hang on, Nightcat. Have you been missing Nightcat? Like, when I've been posting in chat and stuff, have you been missing when I say all this stuff about when I say... So, like, I will often kind of just say the ponds. Oh, that's good on there. I like that. But so, like, when I say all this stuff where it's like, if you're interested in playing... Like, you have to do this when I ask for it. Don't just randomly do it in the middle of a stream. But basically, between rounds, when I'm asking, like, who's available and around to play, I say, let me know if you want to play. I did this before this round. But, like, let me know if you want to play. What you do is you write strike in big capital letters. You say the number of times you've played. And then you say, I can do. And then you let me know if you can do the legendary Pokemon that I'm asking about. So, anyway, well, you'll get the idea in a minute. If you keep an eye on chat, you'll get the idea in a minute. I'm just gonna pick Blaziken because it's a starter, and starters are cool. On Lara, I'll get that reference. And then, but here we go. But so, right, here's what we're gonna do. Welcome back. Would you like us to keep a record of Blacephalon? Yes. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. A Nightcat, follow the cue from the chat, okay? So these are my wildcard Pokemon. These are the Pokemon where if you have a ticket for one of these, that's wonderful, and I need you to let me know that, okay? So Uxie, Thundurus, Tapu, although we've already done Uxie, but Uxie, Thundurus, Tapu Bulu, Nihilego, Buzzwole, Pheromosa, Xurkitree, Celesteela, Kartana, Guzzlord, and Stakataka. So, those are the Pokemon that I need a wild card for. So, if anyone in chat has those, then you can let me know. If you don't, you can say that as well, right? But what you do, so then what you do is, and people have done this a little bit early, but, so what you do though is you're going to write strike, the number of times you've played today, so like Sunday, 2nd of February, and then you say, my tickets are, and then you let them know. And then you let me know if you have any of those tickets. If you don't have any of those, then you just say, strike, in big capital letters, the number of times you've played, and then you can say, I don't have any of them. Okay? So like Tentacle Ninja, for example, has put strike 2, I can do any, and I have tickets of, like, Blacephalon and Stakataka. Onlera has put strike 2. Tickets are Pheromosa and Bulu. Shebatooth has put strike 1. I have Tapu Bulu. So like, hopefully you kind of get the idea. If you ever don't have anything, though, you can just let me know, and then that's good. So I will be right back. I'm just going to pee, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do. Maybe we could do like a Tapu Bulu with Shibertooth and Nightcat, but we'll figure this out in a sec, okay? So I'll be right back. If you haven't written in chat yet who you can do, now is the time to let me know. I'll be right back. In the meantime, look for my promotional material. If you want to meet me live in person, next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, the 8th and 9th of February, I'm going to be in Pomona, California for the Night at the Harbor event. You can meet me in person. I'm signing autographs and stuff like that. So, you can, if you want to meet me, I'm going to be doing my first ever in-person live signing event thingamajig. So look at that whilst I pee, and then we'll figure out who we're doing for our final wild. Okay, I'm back, and the promo is done. Okay, so guys, gals, non-binary pals. So let's see what we've got here. So Nightcat, if you can play, so would you be able to do a Tapu Bulu? So hang on, who was our other? Oh, Shibertooth has Tapu Bulu. So we could do a Tapu Bulu with Shibertooth. So would you be happy with that? And then basically, so if we're working on an assumption of Shibertooth and Nightcat for Tapu Bulu, then could you guys let me know, strike number of times you've played and if you can do Tapu Bulu. Nightcat doesn't have to do this, and then Shibertooth doesn't need to do this either. Like, you two are locked in, okay? So, but this is just for everyone else, because there are 3 slots. We've filled 2, so we'll figure out who's going to fill the 3rd and final slot. We may do the Nightbot random number generator game. Oh, the spreadsheet has magically filled in itself. Thank you, Kramen. Okay, so Onlara can do Bulu. Tentacle can do Tapu Bulu. Is there anyone else? Oh, and Kiba. Okay, so hang on. Let's type in some numbers. Hang on. Right, 1. Yeah, don't worry. You don't need to have the ticket, Tentacle. That's sort of part of the point. Because basically, like, the people who play with me don't necessarily have my tickets. That's kind of the point. It's basically ticket sharing. We're sort of sharing tickets. So you're good. So Onlara, hang on. Onlara. Oh, hang on. Right. So Onlara is 1. Tentacle is 2. Kiba is 3, and Weiss is 4. Okay. So don't worry, Nightcat. We're just deciding on the final player at the minute, so don't worry. I'll get back to you in a second. But this is going to be for our final player. So we've got Onlara, Tentacle, Kiba, and Weiss. And let's do... So we're going to do an RNG for... So Nightbot is going to pick who our final player of the day is going to be. We've got Shibertooth, Nightcat, and it's... Who's it going to be? It's Onlara! Onlara, you are number 1, according to Nightbot. So it's Onlara. Congratulations. Okay. So, let me just check one thing here. Okay, so if that all sounds good, then here's what we're going to do. Shibertooth, would you be so very kind as to put a code in chat, please? So let's make sure we're connected to the YCOM one final time today. We're going to talk to the scientist lady. She's going to ask if you want to do a Dynamax adventure. And then basically, we're going to say anything is fine. If she asks about any preferences, you just say anything is fine. We're going to say save the adventure. And then here we go. And then we're going to go on the plus thing. Oh, and if anyone for anyone who isn't playing, Kiba is doing Raikou raids in chat. So if you like Raikou... Oh, hang on. No, oh, okay, my promo shouldn't still be up. I got rid of it. So this is just OBS not working. So that wasn't me forgetting something. That was just OBS not working. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to talk to the lady... So, yes, Nightcat, you're playing. Yes, we've said that many times. Yes, you're playing. You're gonna go to the lady. You're gonna say anything goes. You're gonna type in the code 0001 and then 6541. Yes, but yes, you're definitely playing. It was you and Shibertooth because you guys have played the least, but we needed to pick one final player. So yeah, you're definitely good. Don't worry. This is no time to be sheepish. You ought to be a night cat, not a night sheep. Okay. Excellent. Wait, hang on. No, that's not right. Hang on. No, wait, hang on. No, is that right? Hang on. Wait. Hang on. Hang on, who's... Hang on. Aiden, Shibertooth, Onlara, Bobo, Brendan is Tentacle. Yeah, Tentacle, that wasn't... Yeah, Tentacle's Brendan. Because Nightcat is Jakey. So yeah, Tentacle, you weren't in this. Nightbot didn't pick you. Nightbot picked Onlara. So Tentacle needs to drop out. Okay, we'll do a new lobby. So sorry, that took me a long time to really process that. I was like, hang on. Okay, so we'll talk to the lady. We'll do a slightly different code. Okay, so don't just type in the same code again. We'll do anything is fine. And here we go. And then link code. So we'll go. Oh, hang on. Oh, so Shibertooth. So Shibertooth, you need to do a slightly different code, if that's okay. But then, yeah. So, yeah. So, as a reminder, just because, again, that might have got a bit confusing there. But this is Tapu Bulu. This is Team 8. This is Shibertooth, who will be providing the code. So, Shibertooth, Nightcat, and Onlara. Okay. Okay. So, we're going to do 0002... and then 1, 2, 3, 5. No worries, Tentacle. Again, a bunch of people have made that mistake. It's fine. We have had 1 or 2 people for whom it was not a mistake, and it was very annoying. And I had to make... well, hopefully my screen doesn't freeze on this screen. But I had to make this. Luckily, I haven't had to use this ever. But I've got this in case. So, anyway. Is this... Okay, so can you see the game now? That should be working. Fluffers, hi, welcome. Okay, so that is... Hang on, I'm just going to double check. This is why I double check, and this is why I have the team names. So yeah, Jakey, Onlara, Aiden, perfect. Tapu Bulu is a grass and fury type. It is super duper mega ×4 weak to poison, but it's also weak to steel, fire, ice, and flying. So lots of weaknesses. Will we actually get them? Let's find out. Again, I have to kind of, so yeah. So hopefully Nightcat was just delayed there. Yeah, okay, Nightcat deleted the message. I'm going to go with Heatmore because Fire Lash is an amazing move. Oh, Seeking has poison, doesn't it? But, like, Oh, and then a Dug Trio has Steel, so that's pretty good. Did I say Steel? I might not have said Steel. I think I said, like, Fire, Ice, Flying. Yeah, I might have just said Fire, Ice, and Flying. I'm not sure if I said Steel. But yeah, Fire, Ice, Flying, Steel, and then Poison's, like, the big one. Frostmoth is okay. It's not great. But there is a Doublade, and Doublade on the left, and Doublade has a very good shiny. And so I would very much like I'd very much like the Doublade. And we were also very good against Doublade. I'll just add that. Okay, guys, gals, non-binary pals. There is a very interesting thing that is going to be happening here. If we have Bronzong for the final battle, Bronzong has Steel Roller, and Tapu Bulu has Grassy Terrain ability. So Bronzong is actually going to be able to use Steel Roller against the Tapu Bulu. But if we switch the Bronzong, that's also fine as well. I'm going to use Fire Lash rather than like Overheat or whatever. So we can still go to the top right with... But yeah, so we get one free Steel Roller. But we'll have... So, like, maybe we might want to switch, like... Maybe we might want to switch the, like, the Seeking just because it doesn't have Stab and because it is weak to Grass moves. Because the rest of our Pokemon are quite, like, resistant to Tapu Bulu. Well, I say resistant to Tapu Bulu. It does have, like, Superpower or something, and Dug Trio would suck to that. But otherwise, though, Dug Trio is pretty nifty. So Nightcat, what should you... I can't remember who you've got. Basically, no one should be switching right now. So no one should switch right now. I would say... Well, Seeking could switch for the Frostmoth, but like let's just like hold off right now on any switches. Fluffers, what is your great news? I am excited to hear it. Oh, did you get your shield? Did you get your shield? Okay, so Frostmoth. Oh, you're Dug Trio. I wouldn't switch Dug Trio because Dug Trio is really good. So yeah, I wouldn't ditch Dug Trio just yet. Definitely not for Frostmoth. You were thinking of switching Seeking for Doublade. That sounds pretty good. Because, yeah, although Seeking does have a ground move, like, Doublade is, like, good against poison. So, maybe we could look into switching Doublade for, like, Dug Trio for the poison. But we don't want to switch. No switching here, though. No switching here. Because we've already got a pretty good team. And I'm excited about this Bronzong thing. I'm excited about the Bronzong. You have a possibility of getting Shield tomorrow. If you do, let me know how it goes. Let me know which, like, starter you're using and everything. Okay, so Doublade. Oh, and then... Oh, it's Haunter. Oh, but does Haunter have a poison move? Doesn't it just have, like... Oh, yeah. Oh, it's... Okay. Because I was, like... I thought I looked in the top right-hand corner and I didn't see anything. But, I still think we should do Doublade. But yeah, Haunter just has, like, Ghost, Psychic, and, okay, that was really slow there, like, laggy. I think it just has, like, Ghost, Psychic, and Grass. It has, like, Hex, Dream Eater, and, like, Energy Ball, I want to say, and, like, Hypnosis. I'm pretty sure, because, like, the only poison move it could really get is, like, Sludge Bomb, and it definitely doesn't have Sludge Bomb. Okay. I am gonna set up the sun here, so watch out for any water moves. But I will use my Overheat rather than Fire Lash. But I still think Seeking for Doublade is good. And we could still do Haunter just because it's kind of frail. We'll see what there is. We'll see what there is. Haunter is kind of frail. Hex, Hypnosis, Dream Eater, Energy Ball. Called it! Then again, after 6 months, maybe I should know this by now, so... Shibertooth, you're not effective here. I mean... Yeah... Is there like a screen you can set up? I can't remember. I can't remember. Whatever you have done, I trust that it's a good decision. Drill, run, and then we've got, oh, and it was a crit, 'cause it was a high crit move, and then here's the Iron Head, more like Judge Dredd, but we're switching Seeking anyway, so that's fine. Zen Headbutt for the win. No. You might choose Score Bunny as your starter. Nice, nice. Well, again, if you do it Ginger's World, or Fluffers, actually, Fluffers, do you have, like, a preferred, like, do you prefer Gingers? Do you prefer Fluffers? Do you, like, just have a name? You know, like, for example, Kevin. Kevin is Silver, but we call Kevin Kevin. So, let me know if you do have a preference. Because my mind is in, like, 2 places, and if you would prefer it be in 1, then I will do that. Okay. But no, they're really fun games. Like, make the most of the wild area and, like, the raids, and get the Pokemon from the raids, because, like, the raids are fun. And you can get lots of Pokemon, like, early that you normally can't get. But yeah, so Doublade is a good one for Seeking. And then, yes. Okay. So maybe... depending on what's here, we could maybe... Okay, there is a fair... Oh, there is Clefable. Who's the fighting type? Is that like a... Oh, Machoke. We are quite good against Clefable. I will just say that. I actually do think Clefable could be a good switch here. I'm going to go for Clefable. If we do pick the Haunter, it's fine. Because, like, Haunter is kind of frail. But we're actually very super effective against... Clefable here, and I don't think it really has anything to hit us with. It has Dazzling Gleam. Maybe it has like a Psychic. I don't think it has Mystical Fire. That's Clefairy. Okay, I will go with Fluffers. Fluffers is quite fun. And I think I've said if you have like something with like an L as the second letter, it always makes words like a bajillion times funnier. So like, you know, words like fluff and pluck and blunder and stuff like, I don't know, just something about that sort of like consonant L that's always funny. And particularly if you have a U, so like something L-U, so like fluff and pluck and blunder, and it's just always fun. Right. Giant sword time. Hey, we're online and it's a sword. So is this sword art online? I don't know. Right, here's Fire Lash. More like a big mustache. Okay, so there's the defense down. That's why you have... Oh, right, here's Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, see, look, that does nothing. Nothing. Fluffle is perhaps the best example. A group of bunnies. Oh, see, that's cute. I like that. Right. Oh, there we go. See, that's Fire Lash in action for you, along with the Max Steel Spike. Right. A Clefable dodged. Wait, no. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I don't think we want to do so. No switching here. No switching. You want to catch every Pokemon, but you don't want to keep them. Because yeah, Clefable, just doesn't really. I don't think it offers anything better than what we've already got, basically. Shibertooth, you're having the worst luck with DA today. A little bit, not the worst, but a little bit. You have inherited the Kevin curse, unfortunately. But okay. Oh, Meteor Beam, that's it. But yeah, we're good without this. We don't need this. So no switching. And then we'll... Remy, you're back. Okay. So here we go. Right. Let's do this, shall we? So this is Tapu Bulu. He's ×4 weak to poison. But also as well... Steel Roller. So basically, yeah, I'm excited for Shibertooth. Shibertooth is going to be able to use one, and only one, Steel Roller. But with my Fire Lash, it's going to be worth it, okay? So Dynamax if you've got it. Dynamax, Max Steel Spike. I'm hoping I'm faster than everyone else. Except for Doug Trio. I'm probably not faster than Doug Trio, but... Okay. Shivertooth, what are the odds it like KOs you in one hit here and you don't get to use it? See that now that would be bad luck. If we had been like setting up a strategy the whole time and then it didn't work out, that would be hilarious. Okay, so here we go. The giant Hawaiian Pokemon Snap Dugtrio Mountain. So here we go. Right. Okay, so Dugtrio is indeed the fastest, as predicted. Here's the Max Steel Spike. This is going to boost our defense, so this is going to help us greatly, because Tapu Bulu is a strong physical attacker. Okay, and now it's using the Scary Feasts. When you were 6, you thought Heatmore was like a legendary Pokemon. I mean, in fairness, it's got a very distinctive look, like, so that kind of does make some sense. Right, Ironhead. More like a Judge Dredd. And then show me the Steel Roller. Oh, you love to see it. And look, and we get rid of the terrain. So that's actually quite helpful. That's actually like legit helpful, getting rid of the terrain. So yeah, everyone just do what you did again, unless you're Sabertooth, where you have to switch your move, but you're not even going to have to use your move. I think we've won this. I think we've won it because we've got that defense down. I think Dugtrio is going to hit hard enough with if it does another Max Steel Spike. Like, we've got this. I think we've got it. So one more Max Steel Spike. I always think of Tapu Bulu as being a bulky boy, a bulky Bulu boy. But, oh no, okay, here's the Max Overgrowth. But see, this is not going to be powered up because of the terrain. Oh, but look at, oh, so Sabertooth could have used another Steel Roller because it's resetting up the terrain. It's resetting up the terrain. Oh, and now it's using Horn Leech. Oh no, that will be more powerful now. Oh no. Okay, we might not KO this like now because it's like healed up a bunch. But Fire Lash, more like a big mustache. And then, wait, have we got a speed tie between me and Dugtrio? Why am I faster? Right, here's the Max Steel Spike. Okay, we've won. There you go, 6 moves, baby. Yes. Well done, Team 8. You did great. That was really good, guys. Well done. So, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. If you haven't already, please click like on the video. It really does help out. It really does help out tremendously with the channel. I'd love to get to 3,000 subscribers. We had one random day where we got like 10 subscribers in a day, like a week ago. So, you know, if you all like the video, maybe we'll get another 10, and then another 10, and then another 5, and then we'll be there. Or whatever. Okay, so here we go. Frostmoth is not shiny. I'm pretty sure it's not shiny anyway. Doublade is not shiny. Double shiny, Doublade. That would have been really good, but oh well. Clefable is not shiny. But on this, my 6-month Strike Streamiversary, on my Strike Streamiversary, will I get my first ever wildcard shiny, and the final Tapu that I need to complete my collection? Show me the shiny Tapu Bulu. It's not a shiny. Dang. Well, okay, never mind. But there we go. Frostmoth is a no. Doublade is a no. Clefable is a no. And Tapu Bulu is a no. I'm just going to check the old spreadsheet Reno for what I need. Because I can't remember. Do I need a Frostmoth? No, I do not. Do I need a Doublade? No, I do not. Do I need a Clefable? Oh, wait for it. The answer is no. If we'd have gone for Haunter, I did need Haunter, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Well, in which case, I'm going to go for Doublade, because it's cool. And it's a girl Doublade, so there you go. I don't know why these swords have genders. I'm very confused. Like, of all the Pokemon, there's so many Pokemon that, like, don't have genders and stuff like that, and this really feels like one of them, but okay, whatever. And, like, does Aegislash really need egg moves? It's already pretty busted. Okay, so, we're good for that. But guys, gals, non-binary pals, thank you all so much for joining today. I really appreciate all the support and all the love. It really does mean just so very much to me. I'm gonna get more Beast Balls. Mr. Beast Balls. No, I'm kidding. Just Beast Balls, okay? Okay. So there we go. So this is the end of the stream. This is our final Dynamax adventure of the day. But everyone say hi to the shiny Colossal. It's beautiful. I'm so happy I got this. And on my 6-month strike streamiversary. Very cool indeed. Very cool indeed. So yeah. But anyway, that will do for now. Guys, thank you so much for joining, and not just for today, but for these past 6 months. Again, when I thought I was going to be starting these streams, I thought, like, no one would join them, and I would be lucky if I was even able to fill a team of 4, like, including myself, so basically, if I was able to get 3 people. And the fact that there are just, like, a whole bunch of you here who want to play along with me, I really appreciate it. Quick reminder about the coming week or so ahead. I'm going to save the game 50 bajillion times because I did get a shiny Colossal. 425. Guys, I had about like 156 hours or something like that when I started this, and now I'm at like 450. So I've played this for like 300 hours with you guys. That's pretty wild. Okay, in 6 months. Okay. Anyway, Buck. But I hope the strike ends soon. Me too. If the strike keeps going this month as well, be the 7th. So there we go. But no. So guys, just a quick final notice, update, whatever you want to call it. So just a reminder. So this week, we will be doing our 2 p.m. on the like. Don't do exclamation point schedule because that would just confuse things here. But on the weekdays, I will be back at 2 p.m. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday. I'll be back at my typical 2 p.m. Pacific time. So right now it's almost 4 p.m. Pacific time. So take away 2 hours. That's when I'll be around. So I'll be back on my usual 2 p.m. weekday slot. But don't forget that next weekend, because of the event, the one that you all looked at for far too long, because of this event here, I will be unavailable next weekend for Saturday and Sunday, okay? So next weekend, there will be no streams, so this is our last Sunday stream for, like, 2 weeks. So this week will be, like, 2 p.m., then nothing next weekend, and then the week after will be 2 p.m., and then there will be a change to weekends after that, just because of the daylight and the kittens I feed and all that kind of stuff. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry. But I just wanted to give that heads up that this week should be normal, but then sort of start after Friday, we're going to have a few different things between the event and so on. So thank you all so much. Take care. Lots of love. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you throughout the week at 2 p.m. on the weekdays, except for Wednesday. Take care, guys. Thank you all so much for an amazing 6 months, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye.